Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Facts. Media dividing us by colors, white or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. Facts. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension.
Jake, you never responded to the challenge.
Dana, I accepted every part of your challenge. You said I would fight.
Shooting guns and doing drugs. Things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites, put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter. Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back. Facts. People hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. Facts. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. Facts. The government abuses us. It's all part of the plan. Facts. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, the music we make, all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, whoa. We watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we can't break away from. They control the culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each
What's going on there? What's up, everybody? Joey Beg here. What's up, everybody? Drop me $1, holla. It's me, Joey Beg, coming at you live on the afternoon. Anything goes, brother. I hope you guys are listening. I hope you guys are here. You gotta pay the bills, man. Gotta pay the bills, you know? Gotta pay them bills, son. How the fuck are you guys doing out there? Gotta pay the bills, man. Run out electricity, run out the Verizon Fios. Gotta feed my animals, my stupid fucking cats that my dumb family wanted, that I don't like. Gotta feed them though, you know. It'll be my fault they die. What's up, everybody? What up to Joe Compton? Raw's a throwback next week? Is that true? Really? Is that true? Damn, man, are you serious? We're going to get a throwback Raw next week? I didn't even know that. They're going to bring in Stone Cold Steve Austin for some ratings next week? Oh, I wonder if they do that. When you need ratings, you call up Stone Cold Steve Austin to come up and cut a nice promo on everybody. Damn. What up? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm sitting here having my my Anything Goes Dunkin' Dog Nuts. What up? Jags fans are trolling Shad Khan, Tony Khan's dad. Well, I mean, good. I mean, they're probably pissed, bro. I mean, like, one of the worst seasons, like, in a while. And you think you're going to have a good season. Your head coach is more worried about cheating on his wife, diddling some chick's pussy, than taking care of your fucking team, dude. This guy's more fucking excited about diddling some slut whore at a bar than actually winning some fucking football games. I don't blame the Jags fans for flipping the fuck out, you know, for losing their mind. I don't blame the Jags fans at all. They're probably bullshit. I get it. I'd be pissed if I was their football team. Who wouldn't be pissed? You would be pissed if, I mean, you know, I don't know. Maybe your football team sucks too, but god damn, they got problems, bro. They got problems. And the fans are probably thinking, one other thing they're probably thinking is, oh, you know, these guys care more about AEW than our fucking football team. I mean, that could be what people think. They could think that they care more about the football team too. And by football team, I mean, you know, the soccer team. So let's take a look at this Jake Paul video where he shits on Dana White because, I mean, this is kind of like fantastic shit, kind of like, let's listen.
Challenge.
Dana, I accepted every part of your challenge. I said I would fight Masvidal in MMA. Steroid test me whenever the fuck you want. It is 2 weeks after my fight, and I am a fat bitch. I don't do steroids, and I take it as a compliment because there's no other excuse to me knocking out all of your champions than this kid does steroids. Look at me. Look at that. A fat bitch. If you steroid test me, then I want to steroid test every one of your fighters. Ooh, you want to do it though, will you?
I use cocaine.
I'm in St. Bart's, one of the nicest beaches in the world. You're ruining my vacation. We were on a yacht party last night, Meek Mill, Drake, everybody, Mike Tyson going crazy. You have been caught with cocaine and hookers every other week.
I use cocaine.
And you think that, like, with all the money that you have, like billionaire or some shit, that you would get some fucking Botox, because your forehead looks like a motherfucking GPS Google map, like all the lines in it and shit.
I use cocaine.
And you say Masvidal is a pay-per-view superstar. Let's go to his last Instagram post. 5,000 likes or 10,000 likes or some shit. Do you realize that my mom, Pam, gets more likes than your pay-per-view superstars? Men lie. Women lie, Dana White lies, numbers don't. You want to talk shit about my manager, who is the CFO of your company, that helped you sell it to Endeavor, $4 billion?
Guy that's standing in the middle, apparently that's his manager. And that guy used to be an accountant for me.
You're just a jealous, ugly fuck. You don't know what true happiness is. You're the definition of a fucking unhappy billionaire who thought that money was going to make their lives better. I feel bad for you.
I use cocaine.
Long story short, you addressed nothing that I said. I accepted your challenge. I said I would fight MMA. I said that I would retire from boxing, and you avoided all of that shit. Hold on. Also, instant replay, there was a fucking UFO in the back of this video. Side note, but like fucking Joe Rogan, aliens, we're all fucked. It's show.
Dude, what the fuck? Out of nowhere, fucking UFO. Like, that's funny as shit, bro. He's in the middle of just cutting this deep fucking cut in a Dana White, and he's like, hey, by the way, UFO goes by.
Retire from boxing, and you avoided all of that shit. Hold on. Also, instant replay, there was a fucking UFO in the back of this video. Side note, but like fucking Joe Rogan, aliens, we're all fucked. It shows that you are in a corner. You're
probably a bird that was illuminated by the light of the boat. I mean, but I don't know, maybe not. That's pretty fucking crazy.
Fight MMA. I said that I would retire from boxing, and you avoided all of that shit. Hold on.
Damn, that was flying by.
Also, instant replay, there was a fucking UFO in the back of this video. Side note, but like fucking Joe Rogan, aliens, we're all fucked.
Yo, that was too fast to be a bird. That was crazy.
It shows that you are in a corner. You're a dog in a corner trying to fight to save his whole company, and the embarrassment that I've put you through, everybody sees it. And what you can't accept or love or appreciate is that I'm trying to change the sport forever, and you are one of the most selfish, captive.
Well, there's all that, I guess, that exists on Twitter. I mean, that was pretty fire. I gotta be honest, man. That shit's better than wrestling. You know, that shit is better than wrestling. Like, regardless of whatever we think about Jake Paul or anybody else or whatever, that is better than wrestling. Like, I watched Sammy Guevara upload a video where he's like a fucking tard today to his fucking stupid YouTube channel, where Sammy Guevara and all his friends come off like fucking losers. But he's supposed to be a real professional wrestler, is Sammy Guevara. But he comes off like a complete loser idiot. And then you got that video, you know? So that was pretty entertaining, you know? Shooting star, more likely. Yeah, that's true, Yuri the Dawn. Probably a shooting star. probably should go with Shooting Star, right? Flying up in the sky, in the air at that time of night. I don't know, man. It looked too wavy to be a shooting star, though. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like, I don't know, man. It was like waving around all over the place. Yeah, Sammy Guevara banging Ty Conti. No doubt about it, man. What up? We are live. The alert has gone out to everybody, I believe, at this point. So we are here. We're back. Derek Kant says Jake Paul's a phony. He hasn't even fought a boxer yet. I mean, you're probably right. I mean, he is. But the thing about it is, what I guess my point is, even if it's all a work and bullshit, which we all feel it's been that way, whatever. Jake Paul is doing a better job, I think, doing a better job of making it believable to so many people. So many people 100% believe it all, you know? Even I'm not 100% sure about everything, but that's what I mean. It's better than wrestling. Like, he's actually, like, making people question or argue about it or, you know, whatever. They're buying things. He's doing a much better job. Like, for some reason, UFC is doing a better job of actually having real fights. It's like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor was able to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, you name it. You know, like, Jake Paul is able to be a Ric Flair a type or a wrestler, you know, but wrestlers can't do it because wrestlers are so scripted. I don't understand that. It doesn't, for whatever reason, it works. Because he's able to just rant and rave on a yacht and talk trash to people and put a video together, he comes off better than any current wrestler in WWE cutting a promo. And if you're hearing that noise, that's the fan on my heater that's broken, and something's wrong with it. But probably won't be able to get that fixed for a long time with the way things are going. But I hope everybody's doing good out there, man. I am not doing good. So cheers to all that. I have a coffee in my hand, and Eric Gould says Jake Paul has no intention nor reason to fight any real boxer. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think so either. I think he would have an intention to talk shit, make himself seem awesome, and sell whatever fight with generic person number 5 he comes up with next. I mean, yeah. Jake Paul doesn't need to go to WWE. WWE needs him to come to them. They need him. WWE desperately needs Jake Paul. And, you know, once Jake Paul's done with his little boxing angle and whatever he's doing now, and he runs out of that and he's done with fighting, and he's like, all right, I'm not going to fight anymore. You know, yeah, he could go back to making clothes. He could go back to just doing shows and whatever he wants to do. He could just live the rest of his life doing a podcast if he wanted to. But, you know, he's going to want to go to another venture and anything that could make him millions of dollars. And what could make him millions of dollars is working for the WWE. You know, but I don't know if he could actually get in the ring and wrestle and, you know, without, I don't know if he could do that. But all he has to do is show up, be a referee, you know, things like that. I don't know. What do you think of this new YouTube shitty algorithm? I don't even know what the new algorithm is. I got to be honest. I know that YouTube is always against me. And against everybody. But you have to adjust yourself and you have to become one and synergize yourself with YouTube. That's how it's always been. In fact, you know, YouTube isn't against anybody necessarily. Oh, it might be against some of the Republicans out there, but it's what I mean by algorithm is it can work for everybody and anybody if you're using it right. And certainly by accident, depending on what you're doing every day on YouTube, by accident you can synergize with the algorithm and you didn't even mean to. That's usually what happens to most people, is they just decide to upload a certain way, they keep doing it, and eventually the algorithm is changed enough to where by accident it syncs up with them for a second. Or their content got really good and changed at a point. But then the algorithm changes and then their channel goes to hell and then they go, oh, the algorithm's against me, YouTube's against me. But what it is it's just always constantly changing, and you need to sort of understand how it's changed and adjust yourself accordingly. Now, I'll be honest, for the most part, I have not adjusted myself accordingly in years. I barely do. I play the safe game. I put stuff in the title and the way I do things, the way that's pretty close to how I've always done it, which will always get me some results. But if I spent a little more time working on a better idea of doing it, I could possibly get a little bit better result, or I could possibly get worse results. But I typically just tend to be like, all right, I'm going to do things about the same as how I always do them, and I'm not going to deal with it, because it's whatever. It's the same way I always do them. Why change anything? Why make anything different? Why do anything different at this point, But, there's, so when people complain about, they're like, oh, the algorithm's against me, oh my God. Like, it's typically that, that they don't want to do anything different, or they're just like, oh, I don't want to change anything. I don't want to do anything different. I don't want to, have to adjust myself or have to work hard at anything. You even I don't want to do that a lot of times. It's like, but you need to spend time really working to get things to work for you. So that's really it. If you don't really put much in, if you are relentless with, I'm going to try this, try that, try this, try that, eventually something's going to stick for you, Tyson Fury is helping boxing slowly. I think Tyson Fury helped boxing slowly a couple years ago. I don't think he's anything anymore. That's me. I don't know anything about boxing. All I know is a couple of years ago, I was kind of interested in Tyson Fury. Maybe he is helping, though, because, he did just have that big heavyweight fight recently that was insane. So, that's a great point. You might be right. And unfortunately, what sucks is I missed that fight. I missed Tyson Fury's last fight. And it was a really good fight, man. And it was a heavyweight just brawl. Dude, what were there, 5 knockdowns between the two of them? That's insane. That should have gotten more attention than Jake Paul. And unfortunately, a lot of times, the Jake Paul stuff gets more attention, Yeah. But there you go. The Jake Paul going after Dana White. I don't know, man. If Dana White is super alpha, so isn't Jake. I'd like to see I want to see the two of them actually do something. If all this talking just leads to nothing, then it's just stupid, right? But it just feels like Jake is going to really sidestep Dana still. And it just feels like they're never going to get anything done because they really don't want to do anything. Dana White said he doesn't want that shit in his sport. Jake Paul has said, that danced around whatever. So it's just they're not going to do anything. And you don't know what's going on because Jake Paul isn't going to do anything with Dana White because Jake Paul is creating his own world. Jake Paul is creating his own fantasy world of fighting and his own character. It's actually kind of brilliant. He's created his own WWE within himself. And so there's no need for him to go anywhere. If someone else isn't going to play by his rules, then he's not going to play. And according to seemingly Dana White doesn't want to have anything to do with him. So you're just going to get two people that never goes anywhere. We'll see what happens. Slow Death says, do you think Johnny Knoxville can perform as well as Bad Bunny? No, I don't think he can. There's no way. Most people would obviously say no to that. The chances that Johnny Knoxville could be as good as Bad Bunny, I feel like Bad Bunny put on a once-in-a-lifetime execution of, here's a guy who don't really look like a wrestler, who is still kind of awkward even when he is wrestling, but somehow performed several spots well. Like, execution of what Bad Bunny did execution-wise, or at Mania, or whatever it was, dude, that was crazy. Like, that was... For him to execute that way, you would have expected... Dude, there are WWE superstars that wouldn't have been able to execute that way. Granted, it looked a little ridiculous, kind of. Some of it, Bad Bunny did. It was a little weird. But He went out there and did it. That was crazy. I would love to fight Jake Paul. That'd be great. See, that'd be a good fight. That'd be fun. If I could do kickboxing though, it'd be even better. So if you added the kicking element, now we're talking. You'd have to give me about 3 months at least, though. I'd have to have 3 months to get in fully good shape.
To the challenge.
Dana, I accepted every part of your challenge. I said I would fight Masvidal in MMA. Steroid test me whenever the fuck you want. It is 2 weeks after my fight, and I am a fat bitch. I don't do steroids, and I take it as a compliment because there's no other excuse to me knocking out all of your champions than this kid does steroids. Look at me. Look at that. A fat bitch. If you steroid test me, then I want to steroid test every one of your fighters. Ooh, you want to do it though, will you?
I use cocaine.
I'm in St. Bart's, one of the nicest beaches in the world. You're ruining my vacation. We were on a yacht party last night, Meek Mill, Drake, everybody, Mike Tyson going crazy. You have been caught with cocaine and hookers every other week.
I use cocaine.
And you think that, like, with all the money that you have, like billionaire or some shit, that you would get some fucking Botox? Because your forehead looks like a motherfucking GPS Google map, like all the lines in it and shit.
I use cocaine.
And you say Masvidal is a pay-per-view superstar. Let's go to his last Instagram post. 5,000 likes or 10,000 likes or some shit. Do you realize that my mom, Pam, gets more likes than your pay-per-view superstars? Men lie. Women lie, Dana White lies, numbers don't. You want to talk shit about my manager, who is the CFO of your company, that helped you sell it to Endeavor, $4 billion?
Guy that's standing in the middle, apparently that's his manager. And that guy used to be an accountant for me.
You're just a jealous, ugly fuck. You don't know what true happiness is. You're the definition of a fucking unhappy billionaire who thought that money was going to make their lives better. Feel bad for you.
I use cocaine.
Long story short, you addressed nothing that I said. I accepted your challenge. I said I would fight MMA. I said that I would retire from boxing, and you avoided all of that shit. Hold on. Also, instant replay, there was a fucking UFO in the back of this video. Side note, but like fucking Joe Rogan, aliens, we're all fucked. It shows that you are in a corner. You're a dog in a corner trying to fight to save his whole...
Speaking of Joe Rogan, Ethan Klein from H3H3, the angry Jewish person, someone called him. Ethan Klein says, Joe Rogan, who lives on elk meat, egg yolk, and human growth hormone with lungs full of tar, thinks he's healthier than everyone. This motherfucker is such a bitch that when he got COVID, he threw the kitchen sink at it. If you're so healthy, just rid it out like you say a man should. I don't know exactly what Ethan Klein is saying. I kind of get what he's saying there, but let's just compare Joe Rogan to Ethan from H3H3. I don't know. There is some difference there in body structure, but, I don't know. I'm sure that, I can't wait to see which one of them lives longer, Joe Rogan's, what is he, 50-something? And H3's got to be like 30-something. So we'll find out who lives longer life, I guess, between... Maybe Joe Rogan will die tomorrow, and then H3 will live to 80. Maybe he's right. Maybe the genes maybe it's all about the genes, and the genes just don't hold up, I don't know. I guess if somebody called H3H3 the angry Jew, Joe Rogan could be the angry midget. But yeah, I don't know. Midget versus gluttonous. We'll see who wins there. Oh, dude, I've seen Carrot Top. Yeah, Carrot Top has always been jacked, bro. He's been jacked for forever. My theory was always that Carrot Top was like... He was like... had insecurities because everybody made fun of him so much. So he was like, yo, I'm just going to go out and get jacked. H3H3 became so woke after he said the N-word and people tried to cancel him. It's a front so he can save his career. You're probably right. You're probably right. Like, he got scared. Well, I find what a lot of these people do is they get scared because they realize what could happen to them. So they go, oh, my God. So they, like, do this 180 where they super try to make up for it. So if they say a bad word or a homophobic word or an N-word or something, then they try to make up for it by, like, being insanely, like, virtuous, like, and they lose their mind, and that tells you that somebody, I mean, I don't think that makes anybody necessarily evil, but it makes them, they're disingenuous and they're terrified individuals. That's the thing you can say about H3H3. I keep wanting to call him EC3, H3H3 or Ethan. He is clearly insecure beyond belief, which I understand because I am a bit too. So. But, I'm not worried myself because I kind of just don't care 100%. You'll notice that, like, I think I've really been about the same person I've been since day one on here, 2013, since I started podcasting and stuff. I know that I like everybody for the most part. I don't have a problem with anybody. I know that, I don't have an issue with people that are any sexuality or race, so I don't need to every day point fingers at everybody else who I think does have a problem with that, because if that was my life, was pointing fingers at people who I thought were acting a little homophobic or a little out of whatever, I mean, that would just show you what a weird psycho I would be, or that would show you my insecurities, that I'm so concerned about someone saying that about me that I'm going to say it as much as I can about everybody else so it doesn't happen to me. So it couldn't possibly happen to me because I'm building my own little narrative world. So, Slow Death said H3 turned into Howard Stern in half the time. That's pretty funny. I mean, I guess it's working, right? I mean, he always had a fan base of, I would say he had like a mixed fan base of everybody, but once he lost a chunk of his fan base, then he decided to pick a SJW direction. Remember Bad Bunny did the same thing, and I don't mean Bad Bunny the rapper, I mean Bad Bunny the girl on Twitch who begs for money more than I do. I haven't even gotten $1 on this stream yet, and I that was part of the joke was, hey, it's me begging for money. I haven't even gotten $1. But she would sit there and yell at her audience if they didn't donate to her and freak out. But she originally was a free speech, right-leaning, like, I love Opie and Anthony type of, like, let's shock factor, let's go, like, fuck the SJWs. And now her channel is all fucking SJW and anti-free speech even and stuff like that. It's like, wait, it's because it's not real. It's a gimmick. It's called picking a side. If you pick a side, you get a lot more support usually from one, like, oh, yes, you say the things we love. Yay. It's like, it's much harder to be me, I feel like, on here, because one day I'll say something and then the next minute I'll say something else, and, I'll say these things and I'm kind of in the middle about a lot of things, and people want you to go full hardcore. They want you to, if there's a Trump supporter in the room, you guys want me to go full, yeah, Trump. And if there's a person who is a Biden supporter or is whatever, then you want me to support that person. People don't want to hear that you kind of agree with him or you half agree with him, or, They don't like that. People genuinely don't like that. They get mad if you don't fully support it. They'll be like, you don't understand how good he is, though. Or you don't understand how bad this guy is. Like, people don't. It's all or nothing. And if you can create a persona that's all or nothing, you'll make a lot more money, you'll have a lot more support, and you'll do a lot better. But if you're like me, where I don't always know what's right or wrong, I'm not sure all the time what I think is right or wrong, or what I think is good or bad. And sometimes I'm very, and you'll know how sure I am, by the way, Do you guys know? And this is a trait, a tell of mine that's been obvious for years. And it's oh shit.
Super chat party.
Oh shit! Thank you for dropping me $1.
Oh, yeah?
Have always loved your content. Big love to this channel.
Oh man, the 80s geek. Oh, that 80s geek. Holy shit, man. What's going on? Fuck yeah, we love the 80s. Thank you, bro, so much for that. Holy shit, that 80s geek. We love the 80s. I was born in the 80s. Drop me $1 and holla. You know? Well, feel free to drop it. I haven't mentioned it yet, but feel free to drop a dono if you guys want. The link is down below in the description box. Or you guys can do a super chat, and let's go, man. All the funds will go towards the milk I need to buy later. I need to buy milk. I need to pay the electric bill, and I need to pay the internet bill. So there's the links in the chat if you guys want to support me. That's legitimately what it's going towards. It's not good. But no, my tell is I get angry. My tell is I start screaming. Like, you'll know how mad I am and how convinced I am by how angry I am, usually, right? But of course, that's in the moment thing, right? Like, if I get really angry about, like, I think this is bullshit, what's going on, I'm probably screaming. You know, if I'm not 100% sure, I'm probably talking it out, like, quietly, like, oh, well, what if he does that? Or did he really do this? I don't know. You know, like, oh, what did he do? You know, like, or like, I'm not sold on it yet. Like, I don't believe 100% yet. Like, I'm like, oh, that sounds messed up. Jesus, is that really what happened? Oh my God, I gotta look into this. Or like, here's my opinion on something. I'm gonna tell you, but when I absolutely am 100% on something and I've made a decision, I fully snap. You know, and you can hear it in me. Because I'll just repeat it over and over again, and I'll convey it, and I'll get angry, and I'll flip out. It's like when someone accuses me of something I didn't do, chances are you'll see me flip out, like, or snap. Because it's like, you know, I just know it's not true, and it's like my brain can't comprehend that or something. Now, I have been a little bit better with that recently. But in the past, it used to be that way. So that's how you know. Like, but with some people, you don't know what the hell the truth, you don't know what's going on. You know, but I have quite a tell because I get pretty angry. Like, if somebody was
Shit,
like, oh, you know, I think you... Oh,
look
shit.
at his look. How he looks. Go buy some milk, Joe.
Oh, thank you for the milk.
XOXO.
Oh, my God, Joey Beg can go buy some milk now. Hey, oh, my God, brother. Oh, my God, Shardy Janetti. Joey Beg gonna buy some milk now, brother. Thank you for donating $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Shardy Janetti. Drop me $1, holla. Oh my God, fill my fucking coffee cup up. By the way, that's funny because I went out and bought a coffee today. Look at this. Could have saved $4 if I didn't buy this. I could have made my own coffee. I usually make my own coffee. About a year ago, I bought like a box of coffee, this giant box thing of coffee, and I still have it upstairs. I mean, it paid for itself, but thank you. I went out and bought this.
Super chat party.
Oh, shit. Joe Compton.
Oh, yeah?
Paint Light called you put to a bra and panties match at the Rumble. Do you accept the challenge, Joe?
Oh, man. Paint Light called you put a bra and panties match at the Rumble? Yeah. I would show up in a bra and panties. You know what I mean? Joe Compton, I would 100%. I would do a bra and panties match. Yes, I would. Scott McKinnon says that Derek is bashing me other places. He's a government spy. I don't think he's bashing me. I don't think Derek's bashing me. I don't think so. Just because Derek supports a lot of different people, I don't think he's doing that. In fact, I mean, I haven't paid attention, but a long time ago I saw him kind of support me. Like, but But yeah, you want a piece of me in a bra and panties match? Let's go. You want to have a bra and panties match with me? Let's go. I'll put on a G-string. You know what I mean? I'll put on a G-string. I mean, really, to be honest, most people have said so much bad stuff about me and pretended to be my friend, it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think Derek's ever done that. I think Derek has always been pretty neutral about things. I believe. But, I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, shit. It would have been Peter Steele's 60th birthday today. Thank you, Getty Lee, for that info, man. What's up? Shout out to Peter Steele. I mean, dude, listen. What do you know what I mean? What's that going to do? You know, look at his look, how he looks. Yeah, I don't think Derek's ever really done that. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I think Derek is, and by the way, it's probably not even Scott. It's probably somebody just someone trying to give shit. You know what it is it's actually probably somebody who isn't Scott. It's probably somebody else who's just trying to get Derek unsettled so he won't watch me anymore. Typically what happens is my former people that I used to be friends with and people who used to actually work with me or people that used to be friends with me or people that used to just be in my chats, what they do is they target people who are in my chat still so they can unsettle them so they'll leave or they'll become uncomfortable and things like that. You know what I mean? It's like my former friends working with a guy to get all my donations taken away and my channel taken away and stuff like that. You know, but then lots of people here support those people. So what am I going to do? You know what I mean? Who cares? I literally have the audio of all these different people, you know, doing that from a year ago, 6 months ago, years ago. You know, it's a sick community of people, bro. People are sick. But, hey, man, people support who they want to support, and what am I going to do about it, you know? Nobody cares. I'm usually the bad guy, so what am I going to do? You know?
Yo, Joe. Bengals in playoffs. We always get it done.
Thank you, Will Tactics. How you doing, man? Appreciate it. We always get it done. See, that's not really Scott. It's not even him. Yep, that's not even Scott. That's probably some cocksucker. Told you, it's just somebody playing. It's somebody trying to play Scott on you, so you whatever. It's basically somebody trying to say that I allow Scott on my show, so I'm a scumbag. So they actually go in at my chat as Scott, try to make you angry, and then say, "Wow, Joe, try." Like, dude, people are so sick. Do you understand? A lot of you guys don't even understand that. A lot of you guys actually support former friends of mine and stuff, and you don't even know how sick they are. But it doesn't matter, because if I tell you, I'm just the bad guy.
Looks like my little lass.
Oh, shit.
Needs a shave.
Oh, my God, a fucking dollar.
Book the main event picture for Royal Rumble all the way up to WrestleMania main event. Been watching since 2016. Keep up the great work, Joe. You're the shit.
Thank you, Solak Music, for the $20. Appreciate that, man. Holy shit. Drop me $1 and holla. Drop me $1 and holla, Solak Music. Hey. Book the main event picture for Royal Rumble all the way up to WrestleMania main event. Been watching since 2016. Thank you, Solak. That was very nice of you, brother. That was very nice of you. Hey, thanks for deleting Tab, the account that we all know is a scumbag account. You know, I appreciate it. I'm pretty good with it at this point, Derek. I feel like you know what I mean. Like it's actually so obvious that it's boring to me. You know, at this point, you know what I mean. Come on, right? A lot of what people's goal with me was to get friends with me, and then just take as many of the audience or take as many of the co-hosts as they could, and sort of like behind the scenes make people realize I'm bad, and then no, come work with me. Actually, like it's a very clear plot that's been done by so many people. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the comments of that guy and everybody else, but you know, I understand the game. It's very, very easy. It's very simple. You know, it's like when people say that they have to go spend time with their family, and that's why they're leaving. It's the only reason they're leaving is to go spend time with their family, and you know they've just burnt out. You know, but then for every day, there are hours and hours of doing things. You know, and suddenly people that didn't like me out of nowhere, that I don't understand why they didn't like me, are friends with those people. It's very strange. There's a litany of examples of this. And people that, you know, all of a sudden, people that are friends with people that attempt to take my livelihood away, which is weird that you would do that to somebody who supports kids and stuff. But those people play victim, but they actually are the ones that do it. It's very, very bizarre. So I just like to say that shout out to you, Fake Scott. We know what you do, and we know who you are. Thumbs up. I think I think it's about really taking whatever ideas I come up with, they take, co-hosts they take, and it works pretty well. You know, to be honest, it works pretty well because we're all my co-hosts and friends. You know, where are they? I don't know. Do you guys know? I don't know. So it obviously works. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, who would think that people would do this to somebody, you know, or that people would do this to their friends or to people, you know? Then no matter if you ever bring it up, they never acknowledge it other than to make fun of like the idea that you actually questioned it. There's really no right answer. There's no right answer to fighting evil that way. It's like in Tron Legacy. Do you ever see Tron Legacy when he basically whoa shit.
For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining.
Oh my God, Joey Beg is on fire right now.
God bless you, Mother Nature, 'cause it's raining men and wet and
Who has less teeth? Your haters or the people of Springfield?
Oh.
Here for the FiOS bill.
Colonel Stutters, thank you, man. Dude, Springfield's a dangerous fucking place, dude. That is a rough place. That's one of the scariest places in Massachusetts. And you would think that a place like Springfield would be wholesome and beautiful and lovely. But no, it's not. It's dirty and scary and full of crime. And what's the place next to Springfield? There's a place near Springfield that's also like this. It's bad. It's not Plainville. It's is it a P or is it maybe it's an H? I forget the letter, but it's not very good. There's like Haverhill is not a very good place. Yeah, Nightbot sucks sometimes. What up, Sammy Bear King? What up, Brian? How you doing, man? He got timed out by SITH NEGAN, so I don't know what he said. Maybe he's a bad guy. Brian Cutler said AJ Styles is the favorite to win the Rumble. I don't believe that. That's got to be, maybe that's why SITH timed him out. He's a troll or something. But, yeah, no way. I mean, dude, AJ Styles still wants to just, I mean, unless something is changed. AJ Styles has been mailing it in for a while, right? AJ Styles has been like, whatever. Colonel Stutter says, I have stores out there I have to visit and work at a few times a month. Oh, really? Stutters, you got to hit me up on the side and let me know what you're doing. I'd love to see what you're doing. Holyoke. Thank you, Robert. Damn, Robert, you're from Mass, or you know the area, obviously, Holyoke. Yeah, Holyoke is really bad. I have friends there, by the way. Holyoke, Brockton, Dorchester, Roxbury, Lynn, and Haverhill, and Lawrence, and then there's maybe a couple more you just don't want to be involved in. Never come out the way you went in. Yeah, Lynn, the city of sin. Literally, even dummies like Steven Berger or whatever his name is. What up, Derek Hans? Yeah, Derek. I mean, you know. That's a good point, Sith. Yeah, they are probably making dumb comments, you know. What up, Solak? What's up, Solak? Thank you, bro. AJ, AJ versus Roman and Roman Reigns. Joe, you are like Nick Saban and Bill Belichick. You are the reason everybody exists. Well, maybe. I mean, I guess, but whatever. You know, I don't mind if, you know, I'm here for a lot of reasons too. There's a lot of reasons I exist, but you know, I just don't understand the need to destroy someone who takes care of their children and, you know, had a pretty successful thing going. You know, I don't understand the need to continuously try to destroy that, you know, or destroy someone. I don't quite get that. I don't understand that. Can't support that. Really can't get behind that. You know, I mean, if I have a real beef with somebody, that happens. But, you know, it's like me and JD had a pretty big beef, if you want to call it that. But it's like I don't want to see that guy destroyed, or I don't want to see that guy's anything done to him. You know, I don't want to be a part of a group or groups, you know, that do things really negatively other than, you know what I mean, unless it's silly. You know, because in real life, there's no reason to see people hurt like that or whatever. So I'll never understand that, man. I'll never understand that level of insanity or trolling or fakery, you know. The fakery is what's crazy. I'll never understand how you can fake be friends with somebody and then or not understand how you're not fake, you know what I mean? Or how you're not a very good friend, you know? I don't understand that. I believe in like trying to be friends with somebody. But a lot of people don't really want to be friends. I think that I've come to the realization that what up, artist formerly known as Jabroni Jabber, how you doing? I've come to the realization that you know, yeah, it will never change. I'm not seen as a human. I'm not human to people. You know, I'm just not a human. Joe Cronin, this show, me, I'm not human to people. I'm seen as like something to gain from or something like that. It's not. I'm not a human. I'm just not real to people. I'm not a human being. My kids aren't real. My family's not real. My show's not real. And yes, Sith Negan has brought up a good point about look at he looks how he looks. We got to get that set up as a donation. Let me see if I can find it.
And look at his look. How he looks.
I don't know why, but the sound clip that I downloaded the other day when Sith found the clip for me, I don't know why. Now it's missing again. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong on my computer. I'm going to have to go back and look at Sith's email. Now, Sith actually sent me an email about WrestleMania that I think I'm going to go over in a few minutes and how he would book WrestleMania. Since somebody earlier was really talking about you know, how would you book to the Royal Rumble or how would you book to WrestleMania? So we'll get into that in a little bit. But anything goes. That's what we're doing. So we're going to open up the phone lines later on. Man, thank you guys for the support, by the way. Big time, man. Solak, I think, is coming in with the top dog spot, and I'm going to get that going in a second. Yeah, I didn't save it. I recorded it, did all that stuff to record it, and like an idiot, and Sith went and found the clip for me, and I totally lost it, apparently. I cannot believe how stupid I am, and I am stupid. And one of my only friends that knows me well enough is Troy, who always bring up that I'm just a moron. And it's true. I really am dumb. Because we sat here with the help of Sith Negan, timestamp where that song was, and yet I am still sitting here without that sound clip because I have to go find it. You know what I mean? That's unbelievable. Thank you for the name of Joe Calls Drama Shows. Thank you. It's actually what it is I'm begged to call people all the time, and I'm called hundreds of times. I could show you my Skype logs. I get called 100 times every fucking day or other day or whatever from tons of people. And once in a while, I take a call or I make a call. But usually I don't. But that does. I'm glad you made that name to show how psychotic you are and how psychotic the people in this community are. SITH NEGAN believes it's sub-only time. You might be right. You might be right. But yeah, that is how psychotic this community is. But people continue to support the guy that does it. You know, SITH NEGAN, you know, all you guys are literally friends with people who support the guy that does these names. You know what I mean? So you know who does it. But, hey, that's why, like, it's not really a big deal. You know, we all support the guy that does it. You know, we all do. So it's not that big a deal. You know, we know who it is. We know who the couple of people that do it are. You know what I mean? You know. I mean, Vikings, that old guy, Vikings, the other day was DDoSing and doxing people. You know, and then our old friend Tony threatened to kill him. So that was fun. You know, first the guy doxes and DDoSes Cheese Man over there in Cheese World, and then he DDoSes Cheese Man all night. And then he DDoSes Tony. Then Tony threatens to kill him. I mean, you know. But that's the world that they live in over there still. I pretty much stay away from all that. For the most part. But, you know, there's only so much you could stay away from. Or eventually you got to mention it. Like I'm mentioning it now. I usually don't. I could mention this every day. I could tell you every day about all the stuff that happens to me or whatever if I wanted to. Or I don't know if I could tell you everything because I don't know, but I mean once in a while, every week there, you know, you have an idea of something because someone tells you and then you can't escape it. But for the most part, I couldn't care. I don't care and I don't want to know, and I'm glad that I'm not involved in doing hours and hours and hours on other people who have Twitter accounts or people that have Instagrams or whatever, and I don't get involved with trying to create a narrative to tell you guys how virtuous I am or how great I am of a person, like most people do, you know. And they really get mad when you donate. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. It seems to be donations that really trigger people. They get very angry when you donate. Like, take this guy, F. Cronin's retard e-bagging kids faggot. Take this guy. This guy is furious that you guys donated during this stream. Like, this guy is most likely insanely enraged that you guys gave me money. Like, that's how mad they are. There's hundreds of these. There's Joe Cronin's retard cunt children, N-word children. You know, there's Joe Cronin's a lying scumbag who should be killed live on the internet. You know, there's blow up Joe Cronin's school, kids' school. There's tons of those names. They happen every day, all the time. They really get angry when donations come in. Like I don't know what it is, why that's what it is, but they get furious. They lose their minds when donations come in, or when you guys donate or support the channel. That's when they just snap. It seems to be what super triggers it, because it wasn't that bad earlier. You know, we were doing a stream half hour, wasn't too bad, and then you know, there was a couple things. But then, boom. Woo! I'll tell you, man, when somebody donates, boom. The donations, it pisses them off really bad. And it comes from most of my former co-hosts and most people that used to be friends with me. It's all of them because it started once they were gone. It's a coordinated attack all the time to manipulate donators, supporters, and friends and people. You know, and it's, you know, we've got it all on recording and everything, you know, take me down, take me out. And, you know, I get it. You know, I don't understand it, but I understand it, but I understand it. Former friends, former people that were supporters, you know, all that sort of thing. Whoever it is, you know, we don't really know who, but we know who, you know, that sort of thing. But I appreciate it either way. Brock Lesnar is coming to WWE next week, if you can believe that. Thank you, Colonel Stutters, for the $18 too, by the way. Yeah, I would love to come down to Springfield with you and be your bulletproof vest. I would love to come down there. I'll be your shield. If you want, I'm for hire right now. I've got time on my hands, and I need to make some money. So if you need a bodyguard, hook me up with a weapon and a bulletproof vest, and I'll drive the protection truck for you into Springfield, Colonel Stutters. Into freaking Springfield. If we have to hurt people, we have to hurt people, okay?
No. Hey, oh my God, no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, no. No. Hey,
Oh my God, no.
no. Oh my God, no. No. Oh my God, no.
Did you guys notice WWE used her as a gift the other day?
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no.
Oh my God, no. They're pissed.
$12.
Slow Death 718 says, let him weep all of those puntos. What up, artist formerly known as Jabroni Jabber Brody? What the fuck? Interesting. Oh, Derek, dude, I've got all this. You wouldn't believe what I have, Derek. I just don't care. I don't want to manipulate anyone. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't use names because I don't 100% know. And I also don't want to blame people. I don't want to be the guy that blames people and talk shit about people. So I just don't bother with it. You know, I don't bother with it. I leave that for other people to talk shit about me. If you see somebody talking shit about me for more than 3 minutes, you know that they're probably something wrong with them, you know, at this point, you know, because I really don't, you know, I don't do anything. I just do my show and I get attacked and I just do my show, you know, and it just never ends. You know, everybody gets, you know, this shit. So, you know, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. If people talk about me a lot, you know, you usually know what the motive is. It's to create a narrative or to make, you know, just to try to keep saying, if you say Joe Cronin this enough, you know, a scumbag, this, that, and the other thing, you know, you can believe it to be true or you can get people to believe it. You know, whatever. It's all about money is all you need to know. It's all about persuading. Look at the people that are gone, you know what I mean? That used to donate or that used to support. Just look at that. Look at that list. And how did it start? How did they start to leave? They usually started by being attacked. It's a very well-coordinated goal, you know what I mean? But appreciate the support, man. You guys are crazy. Let's get back to it. Anything goes means anything goes, so I am reading the chat and responding to all you guys' stuff. And, you know, like I said, some people will say, oh, you know, Joe's bringing this up. Well, no, you guys are all bringing it up in the chat. I'm responding to everything you guys have said in the chat, including the trolls, which I enjoy. All right, so thank you for the oh my god no donation, Slow Death. Let them weep all those puntos. Yeah, WWE used that girl that we saw. I mean, we knew she was going to be used, man, because I don't know why, bro. That's a cute-ass gif. That's a cute-ass gif. SITH NEGAN has, I think, found the look how he looks. So let's get this going. You guys want me to create this right now? You guys want me to create this right now? I'll do it. Thank you, SITH. All right, let's do this right now. Now, did I already do it? I wonder if I did it. Let me go look. Let's go take a look at the donos. What did you want it to be? $6, SITH? Did you think it should be $6? How much money should the look at his look be? Look at his look. How he looks. All right. Let's do this right now. All right, let's find out. 6. Let's see. 6. Let's see. Or I don't know. What should it be more? I mean 22. Or 30, 33. 13. 13. 22. I don't know. More. 87 for Gronk. I don't know. $6 because 6 won the poll. Okay, thank you, Sith. So 6 already won the poll. So yeah, we're gonna do 6. $6. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do $6. That poll is nullified because that's right. 6. Good point. Let me see. 6. Whatever happened to 6? Huh? He came back, remember? And then now he's gone again. What happened to 6? 6. I heard 6 left originally because he said that somebody I used to work with told him I was a scumbag. But then he came back, and then now he's gone again. And then somebody told me that he again said I was bad. So I don't know what's up with that. But I don't know why someone told me that. But or is he sick with COVID? I don't know. 6. I don't know. It's weird. Somebody told me that. I don't know why you're saying that, you know. But I'm sure he's around, probably watching, probably literally just enjoying the streams. But maybe you know something I don't know or something. Okay, so Tony Schiavone, okay, Tony, let's go. Tony Schiavone GIF. Yeah, one of the... Ooh. I think we wanted to use the what the fuck Tony GIF. Tony Schiavone GIF. Let's see. I did hear JD attack Sean Ross Sapp. That'll be a fun... Maybe we'll make that... Maybe we'll talk about that at a later time. Let's see if we can get it going. Okay, so we got that. Then we got okay, then we gotta record the song. All right, here we go, guys. Here's a little lookity look. Here we go.
Look at his look, how he looks.
All right, let me get the GIF up. So you tell me what you guys think.
Look at his look. Look at the look, how he looks. Look at his look. Look how he looks. Look at he look. Look at he lip. Lickety split. About to cut your fucking wrist with its slit. Yeah, gotta raise a blade. I'm gonna make you my slave. I'm gonna make you make me fucking sugar lemonade. I'm coming for your mom. I'm coming for your dad. I'm coming for your brother with the fucking goddamn pad. I can't believe I bought a bazooka to shoot you. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for your crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook. Look at this look, look at his look, how he looks. Look at the looks, look of a crook. Look of a shook, yeah he's shook. Looking for chook, looking for cook. Looking for broke, you're gonna choke. I mean, that's his new theme right there. You know, write some better words, get that going. That's the new fucking theme to Trent Beretta. Trent Beretta. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. The coffee's really kicking in now. I'm ready to go, dude. Look at his look, how he looks. Dude, look at his look, how he looks. Beretta!
My God, he's here!
He's back home here on Long Island.
Here we go!
How long has it been since we've seen him?
And look at his look, how he looks!
And look at his look, how he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Yeah, look at his look, how he look, how he look, how he shook, how you shook, how you look. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks, you looking shook. Look at his look, how he looks, you looking shook. Look at his look, how he looks, you looking shook. Yo, look at his look, how he look, you looking shook. You better get ready to get stuck. Yeah, look at his look, how he looks. 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 Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kinda shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, like how he looks. You're looking shook, and he's a crook. Look at his look, you're getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. You're getting shook.
Let's go, bro. Make that the song, brother. Make that. That's a fucking hit, bro. That's a fucking hit. Bro, that's a hit, bro. When I was in WCW, bro, I would have made that his theme song, bro. Bro. I used to masturbate to Bro Derek, bro. So we gotta, I really gotta find out, what part of the donation there we want to use. You know what I mean? That's the part we really got to find out. Like where's the hook on this that we think is gonna work? You know what I mean? Where's it gonna work? What part is gonna work? What up, Getty Lee? Huh? What up, Getty Lee? Oh, bro. I'm used to it. Trust me. I've been doing this a long time. 9 years. 9 years of doing this, brother. Do you guys remember when that guy attacked me 8 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever, that guy? What was his name? The guy that said I was a bad person and he went for months attacking me. Tommy C had to shit on him and everything. And then we found out the guy got arrested for beating his children and wife a couple years later or whatever. Remember that? That's the type of people, man. That's the type of people you're dealing with. I'm trying to think of the best part of this because it's only a $6 dono. We don't want it to go long. You know what I mean? We don't want it to go that long.
Look how he looks. Look at his look. He looks like a crook.
I think this part.
Look at his look.
I like that part the best. I think that's we should start there maybe.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look at him, look at his look that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook.
I think we should start here.
Crook in the nook, I'm coming for you.
Crook in the nook.
Look at this look, look at his
fucking crook in the nook.
Look how he looks, look at the looks. Look of a crook, look of a shook. Yeah, he's shook, looking for chook, looking for cook, looking for broke, you're gonna choke.
I mean, that's his new thing. Right there. We cut it right there maybe and get into the newer part.
Kicking in now. I'm ready to go.
Let's see here.
Look at his look.
Let's see here. Let's see where we are here. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm losing my. Look at his look, how he looks. Yeah, look at his look, how he look, how he look, how he shook, how you shook, how you look. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks, you looking shook. Look at his look, how he looks, you looking shook. Look at his look, how he looks, you looking shook. Yo, look at his look, how he look, you looking shook. You better get ready to get stuck. Yeah.
See, that's too long. See, right there, that's 45 seconds. So that's too long. Like, we want to make this 30 seconds or less, I got to believe, right? 30 seconds or less, right? Should I go sub mode at this point? I feel like bad making SITH have to go through all this. So we'll go sub mode for SITH. And for the other moderators. I am surprised that guy never called back. Has never called back again. Well, I mean, I wouldn't take his call after he dropped the N-bomb 3 times. You know what I mean? That guy can't call again at this point. You know what I mean? That guy ruined his fucking gimmick that he had of being a psycho.
Look how he looks. Look at his look. He looks like a crook. Look at him. Look like he look. Look at his look that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you. I look like a crook. Look at this look. Look at his look. How he looks. Look at the looks. Look of a crook. Look of a shook. Yeah, he's shook. Looking for chook. Looking for cook. Looking for broke. Looking for broke. You're gonna. Sorry, I'm losing my. Look at his look. How he looks. Yeah. Look at his look.
So that middle part is kind of shitty. So maybe I can end it, like I can mix it around in the middle part. It's kind of dead. So let's see. Hold on.
I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you. I look like a crook. Look at this look. Look at his look. Look at his look. How he look. How he look. How he shook. How you shook. How you look. Look at his look. How he looks. Look at his look. How he looks. You looking shook. Look at his look. How he looks. You looking shook. Look at his look. How he looks. You looking shook. Yo, look at his look. How he look. You looking shook. You better get ready to get stuck.
I think it's missing the part too where it's like, look at his look, how he looks. Like, all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up a mixer. All right, I'm gonna open up the mixer and we're gonna fix it. What's up? Jake Paul is garbage, says John Cruz. What up? What up, Jake? What up, John? So what did you think about Jake Paul calling him out? You think it's all bullshit, or you think it's like normal, or you think it's real? Like I still think it's, I don't know, man. I'll believe it when I see it from him. You know, at this point, I'll believe it when I see it.
Fuck out.
Oh, that's. Wait a minute. What is this?
Look at his look, how he look.
Okay, let's try to let's get this whole thing back. Let's see. Undo, delete. Undo, delete. All right. Is this 3 minutes? Okay, here it is. Now I got the whole thing. All right, now let's cut it. Oh yeah, I'll post the entire song on Patreon. No doubt about it. Dana is 200% coked up. That much is for sure. Wow. So artist formerly known as Jabroni Jabber Podcast. So you think so Dana White is coked up? I mean, well, that's what everybody says. I mean, is that what he's saying that, right? Like, so he says, "Oh, listen, I do a lot of coke and all that stuff," and basically everybody's using it and shitting on him, which is fine. You know, I mean, he did offer it up, and they're just saying, you said you're fucking on coke. Yeah, you are on coke. Fucking cokehead. Here we go.
Look at his look, how he looks.
All right, let me get the GIF up. So you tell me what you guys think.
Look at he look.
This fucking song.
Look how he looks. Look at he look. Look at he lip. Lickety split. About to cut your fucking wrist with its slit. Yeah, gotta raise a blade. I'm gonna make you my slave. I'm gonna make you make me fucking sugar lemonade. I'm coming for you. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. I bought a bazooka to shoot you.
That's the part right there we gotta get. We gotta get that. What am I doing in this?
Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook. Look at this look, look at his look, how he looks. Look at the looks, look how he looks. Look how he looks, how he looks.
Oh yeah, this part.
Look at his look, how he looks.
This part right here.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks.
This part.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kinda shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook.
What the fuck, bro? Hold on a minute.
Split, about to cut your fucking wrist with its slit. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look.
All right, let's cut. All right, I'm gonna cut the first part. Then I'm gonna cut the first part. Then I'm gonna put that part in there. That's gonna make it about 30 seconds long, and that might be too long still, to be honest, guys, for a $6 donation. But at this point, we'll take it. I guess. Let's see. I'm trying to find now. I just got to get the lookity looks clip.
Look at his look, how he looks.
How he looks. Look at his look. He looks like a crook. Look at him. Look. He looks like a crook.
How he looks.
Look at his look. How he looks. Look at his look.
How he looks.
Look at his look. How he looks. Look at his look. He looks like a crook. Look at him. Look like he look. Look at his look. That he looks like a crook.
And look at his look, how he looks.
Look at his look. How he looks. Look at his look. How he looks. Look at his look. How he looks.
All right, that's pretty funny, guys. I'm going with that. I got it. Oh shit! I just recorded it the wrong way. Fuck. It's okay. I'm gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. Look at his look donation version. All right. Now I gotta go. All right, we figured it out. It's about 37 seconds. It's a little too long, maybe, but fuck it. Let's, for $6, you're gonna get your $6 worth. Okay. Look at his look, how he looks.
And look.
The full version. There it is. And I went with Tony Schiavone's weird head turn thing that he's doing.
And look at.
All right, so I got it, I think. Let's see. All right, everybody, it's there. And I got to get it on Stream Elements, too. I got to get over there and get it on Elements. So it's not on Elements yet, but I'll have it up there soon. And I'll have it up there on my personal Dono link thing, too. I've got all kinds of backups. Jake, what? Jake Paul edited that. Go watch the video of Dana White. That's not what he said. No, I'm sure it's not what he said. I'm sure that he put... No, no, he took Dana White out of context saying, I do lots of cocaine. Like, of course. Like, dude, that's like... something we would do. Like, we take someone out of context, like when Tommy would say, like, I'd fuck Deb A's until cum comes out her eyeballs or whatever. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. That's what Jake Paul did. He took him out of context, you know? Okay, it's up. Let's test it out. Make sure I got it right if anybody wants to. New $6 donation courtesy of SITH NEGAN.
You know what? I fucking came in a bowl and your mother drank cum soup from me.
Man, I will never forget that. That is just beyond funny.
Oh.
That's funny, too.
I'll come in your mouth, Joe.
Whoa. That was really weird when that guy said that. Remember when Monica came?
Win.
My God.
Win.
My God. Dude, what was that? Like, what was that about?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that about? What was that about? The only donation that's too long is the turkey one. Yeah, that one's pretty long, too. Yeah. I feel like it's too monotonous to be that long. Like, what if the turkeys ate us? Like, that works for about 20 seconds. But after about 20 seconds, it's like, okay. You know, but I feel like, look at his look, how he look. I feel like that's a little more groovy. So, like, it's acceptable that it's longer, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know.
And look at his look! How he looks!
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook.
Here it is.
Look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook.
And look at his look! How he looks!
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he shook. Look at his look, again shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you're getting kinda shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks.
This is Fire Flame, even in the pouring rain.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's the other donation, Fire and Flame. Colonel Stutters, thank you. Somebody just got home from school. Hello, sir. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Daddy.
What's up? Did you just get home from school? Yeah. What happened at school? Was it a good day? Yeah. Yeah? What's up? You need a haircut, huh?
Yeah, I wish I can go to the haircut.
You want to go to a haircut?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna buzz it though. You gonna be cool with that? Well, maybe we'll be going soon. We gonna buzz it? Maybe I'll buzz it upstairs. Is that okay? I'm gonna finish up. I'll be up soon. All right, give me a hug. All right, I'll be up soon. Did you have a good day? Thanks for coming and saying hi. All right, I'll be up in a few. Okay. All right, we'll get a haircut. Okay. Fire and Flame is the $55 one, I think. Did we ever put it on there though? I don't know. Let me see. It might be there. It is. It's there. Fire and Flame is there. If you donate $55, Fire and Flame should pop up. $55 is there. Fire and Flame. Thank you, Colonel Stutters, for quoting it though. It's what a beautiful song. You know, I think I don't know, man. I'm not sure why the guy. I don't know why that guy is trolling about Six. I don't get that. I always said Six's name when he donated. His name is Six. He would donate. I would go 6. You can actually go back and watch when the guy first donated like years and years ago. And I would say that. So I don't understand that. He donated to me before he ever donated to anybody else. So I don't know how I could copy saying his name when he donated to me before anybody. And his name is 6. And I would go 6. Just like I would go
Colonel Santos.
I don't really understand what your point is, other than to create a fake narrative. But I get it. I guess. I don't really know what you're saying, though. You're right. The Omega Bomb is the same as the other one. That's true, Sith. You know what it is, Sith, is I just got tired of having to remake everything a million times. You know what I mean? So I just kind of, left it. Sith? It takes like 3 hours to do that, to do everything. 5 hours. And after a while, you're just like, oh, not again, Not again. Oh, they're really going after H3H3 now, though. That's really making the news rounds at this point. Wow. Yeah, that's making the rounds, bro. But we haven't even talked about Brock Lesnar. We got to get to that. What a moron H3H3 is. Okay, so let's go ahead and basically Brock Lesnar, yeah, he's going to be on Raw next week. So it looks like Lesnar is in for this storyline or in for this structure here over the next coming couple of weeks. So we'll see what happens. See what happens with Lesnar over the next couple of weeks, man. He's going to be I heard he was going to be involved every week, but then I was like, no, that's not, I don't believe these sources or news or whatever. But this news apparently about next week is true. So that makes me wonder, like, is those other news stories, are those true? Because I didn't believe it, but now with him coming in next week, I don't know. Yo, what the hell? That chick who sold her farts in a jar had to retire from doing it because she had a heart attack scare? What is going on? Did she take the cocoa shot? I don't understand it. Joe, are you watching NXT tonight? I don't think so. I don't think I can bring myself to watch NXT at this point. We could be fire, we could be flame, even in the cold and rain. We could be fire, we could be flame. It's in my head now. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can bring myself to watch NXT 2.0. I wasn't really watching NXT anyway, so let's be honest. Let's not completely say that, they destroyed the product. I had already stopped watching, NXT basically once AEW started, getting going. And once they were going to go up against each other, NXT was already kind of taking a step back. But when they really, when NXT decided to go full stupid, that was the absolute death nail in the coffin. Colonel Stutters, thank you, sir. Yes, for putting that in my head. Let me end the poll because we've already decided on $6. It's already there and bam, ready to go. I thought that promo with Mandy Rose was pretty. I don't know what it was, but I kept staring. I kept being interested in it. So that's one thing I'll say that they did right was that NXT promo. Every time I looked at the promo and I saw that stare that Mandy Rose would give, like or whatever. I don't know. It was intriguing. I was like, man, I don't know why, but that was really well done. That caught my eye. That zoom in on her looking all devilish in the crowd. That was pretty well done. I got to give it to NXT or whoever came up with that because it caught my attention for a while. And that's something that, NXT usually hasn't been able to do recently. All they've been able to do is make me fully cringed out. Or bored. I'd say bored. They just make me bored. But the chat is open. Solak is got the $20 top dog spot right now. We are thinking about the new $6 donation, the new $6 look how he looks donation that we've made. And I want to thank everybody who's been dropping some sexy tonight, like that 80s geek, Shardy Janetti, Joe Compton, Tactics, Mr. Will Tactics. He said, yo, Joe, Bengals are in the playoffs. We always get it done. I forgot to read that earlier, I think. Solak Music was here. Colonel Stutters, Slow Death. Thank you, guys. The whole group, Toxic Attraction, is hot as balls. Yeah. So wait a minute. Can you guys explain this to me? Did they go back to the music that was good? Do you guys remember the week where they changed the music for some stupid reason and it made the group worse? Remember how good their music was and then they changed it? It was like a Marilyn Manson song rip-off and then they changed it, or the Sweet Dreams rip or something. It was something like that. And then whatever they changed it to was dumb. And I went, okay, I don't like this group anymore based on the music sucking. So does anybody know if they changed the music or not, or if they went back to the same music, or what happened? Solak says, NXT is going to produce our next Rock or Austin. Firmly believe that. They're trying NXT 1.0 was all about putting on 5-star matches. 2.0 is all about finding the next main Avengers or Eventers and biggest star. The main Avengers. Yeah, they could be the Avengers. Fuck it. WWE's going to do the Avengers. Yeah, no, that's what it's about. And I guess I don't like Liv Morgan. I appreciate that a lot of people are like, oh, I love her. You're an idiot. You stupid moron butt face. But I don't know. I just don't get it. I think she's nice. Like, she looks good, But as a wrestler, I don't understand. She did a little bit better in that pay-per-view match or whatever you want to, or what are they calling it? Special event or whatever? I don't know. Whatever it's called now. She seemed to have one of her best matches the other night. I mean, but it just still wasn't anything that I'll remember. I don't know why that is or exactly what that is, but whatever it is, it's something. It's just not. If I liked it, I would say it. There's other women that are small and that wrestle in a well or in a way that I'm like, yeah, this great. I love this person's great. I get it. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why we had to delete that name too, man. It's fully troll world tonight, man. Hey, Sith, how many people have you banned today? Do you know why? Do you know why that they're here? The trolls are here to say stuff so that I'll say things so that people can talk about me and have things to talk about. That's why they're here. If you hear people talking about me anywhere or talking shit about me or whatever, it was them that was doing the trolling because they wanted me to say things. They were like, how can I get him to comment on some stuff so I can, bring it up or I can talk about him? That's what it is. That's why they say these things in the chat. That's exactly why. Derek, Derek, Sith, you've been blocking how many accounts? What do you guys block? Like 50 accounts? It's people desperate to get me to say anything so that they have something to talk about me about. That's what it is. Or whatever. They can tweet about something or do a show on whatever it is. It's hilarious. Classic. It's been going on for years. But it's really been going on the past year, 6 months, a lot. But it's usually it's just so obvious. But Eric Roman says Liv Morgan is the worst promo I have ever heard in my life. Jesus Christ. God. I don't know, bro. I don't think I can say that Liv Morgan is the worst promo. You know? I don't think that fucking worst. I don't think that Liv Morgan's the worst promo. I just don't think she's that good on. I think her promo is annoying. Is more the because she can speak and things like that. I just don't like a lot of it. You know. I don't know. I don't mind Alexa Bliss in the ring either. Alexa Bliss has less moves though. That's what I'll say. Is Liv Morgan seems like she does a lot more, but bad. Alexa Bliss does like 5 or 6 things pretty well, if that makes any sense. Don't you think that Alexa Bliss kind of does like 5 or 6 things really well? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, she does that sparkle splash thing or whatever she does off the top rope or whatever. You know, like she does that really well. She does a couple other things really well. She does like the arm contortion thing pretty well. But again, Alexa Bliss has those like 5 or 6 things. That's all she does. New Day screaming and the mic shaking their dicks is always a way worse promo, says M in the chat. Well, did you see New Day wants to become heel? They're really upset. They really want to be heels. So the big thing is the New Day is really pushing to try to be heels. Andrade is teasing aligning with Ric Flair in AEW. Former Wyatt family members are announced for indie tag match. So in an indie match, apparently, we're going to get, looks like Braun Strowman and Rowan are going to be tagging up together in an indie match coming up. So that's pretty interesting. And real quick while I grab a sip of my drink here. Let me just grab a sip of my drink here. We have a brand new $6 donation that you guys wanted me to get going. And I did. The brand new $6 donation that is look at his look, how he looks. And while I take a pee-pee real quick and grab my my water, here's a little clip of me going off a little bit on Meant to Offend the other day. Now, some of the stuff he's done is all right, and I like what he's saying, some of it. But some of the stuff is just balderdash bullshit.
Bipartisan infrastructure law. We made important progress. We've begun to change the...
You know, this has nothing to do with anything, but I kind of want to come on his head. And I don't know why. I just want to, like... I don't know, man. Something about a shiny, bald head. It doesn't even matter who it is. President Bush could be president right now, but if he was balding and I saw the shine on his head, the way that I'm looking at Biden shine on his head, man, I would love to just put a little load there. I don't know. Something about a bald man. Maybe I like Captain Picard. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm actually gay, but only for bald men. Huh. That could be a thing. I need to see a psychologist.
Trajectory. Change the trajectory of our economy.
Change the trajectory? What? Wait a minute.
Change the trajectory. Change the trajectory.
Oh, trajectory. He said it right the first time, actually.
The trajectory of our economy,
yep.
The one that we inherited, to finally make it work for working people.
Not working for me.
To build up from the bottom up and the middle out, and to give working people the wages and benefits they deserve, and to encourage more innovation.
It sounds like we're going to give really poor people a little bit more, and we're going to fuck over the middle class. That's what it sounds like to me, but I could be wrong.
Faster growth. So now we're in a strong position to address the challenge we face, and we have challenges, including the cost and prices that people have to pay.
I'm starting to think that I should work and I should go and make $25,000 at a menial job, and then I should collect all kinds of other stuff, like the unemployments, the food stamps, the other things, because then I would get to about $50,000 of income. And then what I could do is I could continue all of my YouTube stuff and stuff here, but I'd put it under someone else's name, and that would allow me to then take their income, and I could mix it together. You know, that might be the smart plan. under this new America. And, I think there's some people out there that agree with that, maybe. Let's see what else Captain...
I was sitting in my kitchen yesterday, and there's a sunroom off the kitchen, and my wife was there with her sister and a good friend named Marianne, and she was saying, do you realize it's over $5 for a pound of hamburger meat? $5? Well, this is partly, the pound of beef today costs $5 compared to less than $4 before the pandemic. But I was...
So you literally just... Wait a minute. So you just answered your own question? So, wait a minute. So a minute ago, he was saying that everything is great. Now he's proving to you that... Wait. $5 for a pound of hamburger meat. $5. Well, this is partly, the pound of beef today costs $5 compared to less than $4 before the pandemic. Yeah, so thanks for describing inflation, I guess, and now you're telling... What the fuck is he talking about, dude? Oh my God, bro. What is this world? What are we doing? They banned Joe Rogan off of everything. For having a doctor on. It's weird that reporters can lie to us on the news. Reporters can lie on CNN, Fox, MSNBC. They can lie on the news to us. Reporters can lie. Politicians can lie. And I don't think that scientists are lying. Most scientists are really lying anywhere. But certain scientists are censored. So just figure that out. If you're a politician and you say the wrong thing, you're banned on Twitter. They've only banned Republican people on Twitter. If you're a journalist or somebody like that, you can be banned on Twitter, unless you're, but only if you're giving a right point, leaning point, or conservative, or anti-left point. And the scientists are all smart and know everything, unless you go on Joe Rogan and explain it. Then you're bad, and you'd be able to be deleted on YouTube and Twitter. Alex Jones was bad when he told you about Epstein and all these other things, but he's bad because he was wrong about Sandy Hook and wrong about a couple other things. So Alex Jones is banned everywhere because he's wrong about a couple things. CNN is wrong about a whole bunch of things. Keep going. It's just, dude, what is wrong with people? I don't get it.
You look what's going on in other states. They're letting hysteria drive them to doing really damaging things. We thought that people had learned. They're closing schools. They're doing things that should not be done, and that is not the way you deal with this. And so, we are 100% committed to making sure that people are able to live their lives, that our kids are able to get an education, that people's businesses are able to operate, and that people have jobs. And so that is just non-negotiable, and you got to do it. You look what's going on.
I think that guy might be president, man. I'm not saying I want him to be or don't want him to be or whatever, man, but that dude's going to be friggin' president, dude. I mean, with the way that this country's going, or I don't even know, bro. Hey, anyway, let's move off the fucking politics stuff and criticizing morons out there. And let's move into the realm of bestiality, because I was looking at a dog yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. Potent storm leaves 850,000 people without power. Washington, D.C. This shit's nuts. By the way, so apparently the storm is coming, and I'm going to get it, Antonio Brown flipped out the other day, and we first thought, oh, he's nuts and he's crazy. By the way, I want to give you an example of how this is also, and I was wrong about some things yesterday. Let's be honest. And so weren't many of us. We all said he's mentally ill, he's lost his mind, he's gone crazy. But then when you find out that the team was sitting him and that all he needed was a few receptions to hit a $500 million bonus, you start to realize why he freaked out on the sideline. You know what I mean? Like, that actually makes sense to me. I think I would have freaked out. And now I do still think he was babyish, and he's still kind of a whatever, but I don't think he is this raging mental illness that people are, that we all were kind of joking. Well, there's a 5-minute clip from my podcast the other day that I put up on Patreon. 45 minutes of that is available on Patreon for you guys if you want to listen to it. Some of you guys may have realized the last 5 minutes, you've heard it because you listened to the podcast already. If you're a patron, you get access to that. SITH, NEGAN, Derek, great points. That's yeah, a lot of people have left. A lot of people have gone to the new what is the new Twitter now, or the place everybody's going? It's called what is it, CTTR or Getter, something like that. I'm on there. I found out that apparently the CEO or the creator of Getter is a Chinese guy or a guy from China who supports Hong Kong and actually goes against the Chinese government or something like that. I don't know. I just sort of heard about that earlier today. I think it was Tim Pool who was talking about it. And so I'm on Getter now myself. Joe Rogan's now over there and so many other people. So many people that I don't even really agree with, like politically, like many of them. But we do agree with one thing, and that's that freedom of speech. Everybody should have free speech and be able to share ideas, even if they argue with each other and don't agree with each other. So that is a place everyone's hopping over to it. It is very much a Twitter clone, almost down to a T. Very similar to Twitter. So it's good to be on there right now. I see that many of you guys have joined over there, like Drew Bar and Bell's Nickel and Half Penny and Joker, and just a lot of you guys are over there. So I should tweet out that I'm live. I'm live right now. And here's my link. And I'll tweet it out, and it looks just like Twitter. It's very similar. Obviously, there's less. It's not as fun because most people over there have similar beliefs, but I think we'll start getting some new people over there soon, and it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll see what happens. You know, Gab was somewhere where a lot of people went. You know, I'd gone to Gab too, and a lot of people did go to Gab as an alternative, but I don't think I think Gab was harder. The functionality was much harder. This has a much better integration. It's also on your phone. You can download the app now too, and the app is pretty good, you know, to be honest. I'm actually kind of shocked at how good you know, the interaction and the responsiveness of this is. But yeah, it's really good. So it's been pretty good. So it's been so far, I would think, a pretty good experience. If it's somewhere you're looking to go, it's something to look into, man. And we have a new $6 look at his look. Look at his look, how he looks. Dono. There's the link there for that. And we're going to go ahead and pin that to the top there. His ex-wife wants to make sure his payment doesn't affect his divorce settlement, says Al. Oh, yeah, his current girlfriend. Yeah, Alex Jones got in a fight with his wife or his current girlfriend or something. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. Very interesting. I mean, she looks like a rough cookie, you know? She looks like a tough one. Got to be honest. She went crazy on prescription meds. Is that true? And hit Alex and others. Cops pinned her down. That's crazy. Alex just can't find a good woman. You know, he keeps finding psychos. You know, he himself is pretty nuts, but, you know, he's not helping himself here. You know, he keeps finding women that are will match his wildness, you know, which is probably part of what it is. I think Alex is one of those guys that throws stuff at the wall and it sticks. You know, to be honest, assuming that's really Scott in the chat, which we think it is really him, unlike the fake one that was here earlier. You know, there were things that Scott used to rant and rave about, which were kind of crazy, and, you know, he did some bad things. You did, Scott, I believe, but, and there was a lot of things he said about me that weren't true, or that he would say about me that aren't true, and it would, and unfortunately, it was bad. It was too bad that he did that, because he did make a lot of people think it was true, and it wasn't, that wasn't nice, in my opinion. But there were a few things that he brought up that were very interesting, because they were either true or they were like true, but they were I was never able to examine them the way that they were examined. So like sometimes those type of inconveniences or people like Alex Jones are necessary because he's looking at the country that way. So he's able by throwing everything at the wall and by looking at everything and analyzing everything and trying to put two and two together and just throwing shit at the wall. You know, every once in a while, some things are going to stick, and if they stick, it's a very important thing to fix that problem. And it's actually worth it when you're talking about government and the country. But, you know, what are the negatives, right? Is when he gets into something dangerous that's not true, like Sandy Hook, when he sort of said what he said about that. Now, because he said what he said about that doesn't mean that, you know, there aren't crisis actors and that doesn't happen, because it seems like it has happened. But we just can't say 100% definitively in certain situations where it happened and all the time, and it can become dangerous to the individuals. Just like me, if you wanted to criticize things and throw everything at the wall about me, about how bad I am and what narratives and Joe and this and that, yeah, you would, you know, eventually some things are going to stick probably, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that wasn't true that people just believed, and then you created a bunch of people who wanted to come after me or thought that I deserved something or that changed their mind about me or something like that. You know, and it's like one of those things where it's like, well, that kind of stinks because that's not true, even though it seems believable. But then there's some things that are true, and that's what Alex Jones does with the country, but at least it's the country. So, but I don't know. What do you do? You know, CNN and some of these other news agencies, they create a narrative that's not true, and they go with it for weeks and weeks, and nothing ever gets done about it. So it's, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that. You know? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. You know? Yo, what's up? What up, Ryan the Heel? How you doing, Ryan? How you been, man? Look at his look, Sandy Hook. Look at his look, Sandy Hook. Oh, my God. Thanks for the follow, Johnny Bravo. Thank you, man. Thanks for following me. Look at his look.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like, a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook.
And look at his look, how he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks.
I got the link right here.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook.
There's my getter.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kind of shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook.
I love it. I think I like it. I don't know if I love it yet, but I like it right now. I'm getting a little pumped up by it, which is good. That's really good. It's really good. You're right. I've said things about you that weren't 100% either, but that's true. Or I've sort of like bended what you said or whatever. It's like when I said Danny MT said he was going to kill me and everything, and it's like he really didn't say he was going to kill me. He just said he would get me and he would hurt me, and he said something about destroying me in front of my family or something. But like it was like, but he didn't necessarily say he was going to kill me. You know what I mean? But I sort of said that for months. So, you know, that's on me. And so, yeah, you know, it wasn't quite right. And so that's true. Or I've assumed things about people, but you know, what are you going to do, man? But I think a lot of it is just troll people triggering you or trying to get you mad or to say things. People do it to me all the time. The people are in this chat all the time trying to get me to respond to them so that they can have something to talk about. Because that's how sad people are, bro. They don't even like their own families. If they have families, they hate their families. They'd rather fuck with people in real. It's weird. It's bizarre.
And look at his look.
Oh shit.
How he looks.
Oh Shardy Janetti.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like, a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook.
And look at his look, how he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you're getting kind of shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you're getting shook.
Look at Hook's look, how he looks.
Look at Hook's look, how he looks. Look at Hook's look like how he looks. Look at his look, he's looking like Sandy Hook. Look at his look, hookity dook. Gook. What I missed. Look at his look, how he gook. Oh my God, it's Duncachino. Remember Gook? Remember whatever happened to Gook and Duncachino? I miss Duncachino. I miss that guy. I miss the one. The Gookie. The Duncachino. Gookity gook. Gookity gook, how he gooks. Gookity gook. Oh, gookity gook, gook, goo. It's goo. I got some goo on me. Gook. Shardy Janetti, thank you for the $6, man. Much appreciated, bro. They hate when you donate. Let me tell you that. The haters hate when you donate. They are fucking breaking stuff. Imagine getting mad about somebody else getting a donation. Like, dude, what in the world is going on? When you spend hours raging in a chat, all because somebody got a donation, instead of just trying to go out and do your own thing somewhere or do something or whatever the case is. You spend hours in a chat raging and complaining, all because somebody supported me. I mean, there's tons of creators being supported every day. Tons of YouTube support, fucking whatever. But you're spending time raging about it in the chat. Like, and every time a dono comes in, it get like the spike goes up of fake names and stuff like that. Psychosis. What did that doctor say? What did they call it? The guy that got banned from YouTube. What was he talking about? Because I meant to look it up. It was called psycho something. Can someone come up with that name of the word that doctor came up with that was on Joe Rogan? What was it called? It was called like mass something psychosis. I don't remember what it was. It was something about mass psychosis. It was something like that. Anybody remember what that was? I think I tweeted it out the other day, the thing from Joe Rogan. And you know what's funny is that wasn't even that doctor's expertise, wasn't even that. Wasn't even in that sort of field, really. But somebody, I don't know, but he had a great take on it. And I'm trying to scroll down and figure it out, because there's got to be a good video on it somewhere. Oh, mass confirmation psychosis? Is that what it is? Mass formation psychosis? Let me see here. Well, Sith, we know who they are, actually. It's weird, but you know who they are. But you'll never believe it. You'll never believe who it really is, but I know who they are. I know who they are. You'll never believe who it is, though. Unless it was like, I have some clips that could tell you a lot of things, but I'm not going to bother with it. But we know who they are. Let's see. Let's see if is mass formation psychosis. That's what he was talking about. Let's see.
Than when moved by rage or hatred. According to the psychologist Carl Jung, the greatest threat to civilization lies not with the forces of nature, nor with any physical disease, but with our inability to deal with the forces of our own psyche. We are our own worst enemies, or as the Latin proverb puts it, man is a wolf to man. In Civilization in Transition, Jung states that this proverb is a sad yet eternal truism, and our wolf-like tendencies come most prominently into play at those times of history when mental illness becomes the norm rather than the exception in a society.
And let me tell you something. if there, what is the thing that we constantly keep saying is out of control right now? What is the reason why we're seeing all the stuff we're seeing? It's mostly mental illness. And that's the thing. That's why I'm worried. By the way, this is why for the last 4 years I've said we're on our way to Germany, especially in America. And because you wonder, how did that happen? How did Germany happen? How did they let that happen? It's happened throughout history. Every 100 years, or every 100 years, or a couple hundred years, there's a mass like abomination of humanity. Like, and it's just like, it's psychotic. And it's mental. This is mental. What we're going through right now. Mentally ill are everywhere. The gun violence that happens is because of mentally ill people. It's not usually a smart person with a gun, or the 95% other people that have guns that are normal. It's always some psycho, or with a knife or a gun or a car or whatever. And the people in the streets screaming and burning and going nuts. That shit's been happening since the beginning of the time. It's still going on now in the year 2022. Mass mobs of people burning fucking shit up, you know, for whatever reason. And screaming in the streets and acting whacked.
A situation which Jung termed a psychic epidemic. Indeed, it is becoming ever more obvious, he writes, that it is not famine, not earthquakes, not microbes, not cancer, but man himself, who is man's greatest danger to man, for the simple reason that there is no adequate protection against psychic epidemics, which are infinitely more devastating than the worst of natural catastrophes. In this video, we are going to explore the most dangerous of all psychic epidemics, the mass psychosis. A mass psychosis is an epidemic of madness, and it occurs when a large portion of society loses touch with reality and
this shit's crazy. I've got a whole book of this right here. Let me look at this. Society, this is crazy. There's two examples of mass psychosis, are the American and the European witch hunts. We talked about this a whole bunch, about the witch hunts in the 17th centuries and the rise of totalitarianism. We've talked about the rise of totalitarianism on this show before because of how we've seen the world moving around and how interesting that is to us. And in the 20th century, during the witch hunts, thousands of individuals, mostly women, were killed, not for any crimes that they actually committed, but because they became scapegoats of societies that were crazy. Like, oh, the women are witches. Oh, they're crazy witches. I mean, this was not that long ago, right? Oh, they're crazy witches. They're crazy people. They're insane. Women can be witches. Women can be nuts. You know, we're coming up into that thing now. We're like, you're a homophobe, you're a transphobe, you're a Nazi crazy. Like, it's just everyone's got a title of bad for them. It's just which one's going to be the dominant bad guy that the group is going to go after. I mean, like, everybody is forming their little pockets of groups, scapegoats. The scapegoats of society's gone mad. In some Swiss villages, writes Francis Hill, there were scarcely any women left alive after the frenzy had finally burned itself out. The totalitarian experience of the 20th, or experiments of the 20th century are a more recent and more deadly example of mass psychosis in countries such as the Soviet Union, Nazi Germany, North Korea, China, Cambodia. It was a collective detachment of reality, and it's a descent into delusions and paranoia that permitted the rise of the all-powerful, totalitarian governments, and these leaders, these crazy people, these crazy leaders that did crazy shit that we all know and remember, because it's only when the group of the people has to agree with it first before they prop up that one person. That one, it's what I used to think when I was a kid. I used to think that, one leader had the charisma to convince all these people that we should burn certain people alive and stuff like that. That's not the case. That's never the case. The problem is all of the people are in agreement, and they're looking for that leader. They're already in. It's like the group of people have to be compromised. And once a group of people are compromised, then all they need is that one leader to pop up and say, I'll answer all your questions. See? and then they're led. Boom. Like, they're in that state of, like, I don't know, there's no analogy I can come up with for it, but it's almost like once a large group of people have been primed, right? It's like they're primed. We're all primed and ready, and whatever crazy leader comes up, and whatever direction they decide to go, those people are going to, like sheep, flock to them and do what they say because they're under a fucking spell of psychosis or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And then the leader is able to get away with and do almost whatever they want, when normally they never would have been able to do that. But the people are so whacked out that they'll just go for it. And it's part of what you're seeing, I think, too, right now with the jabs, right? Like, if Biden and them just said tomorrow, like, we need to start putting people in jail who don't get the vaccine. Like, there's a huge amount of people in the country that would be like, yes, put those people in jail. They're bad for us. And maybe we have to kill them. Like, like that's the next step, and that wouldn't be that far from happening for a lot of those people. I don't think the entire country is in that psychosis, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if you'll ever get everyone on the same page of that, but there's definitely a large group of people that would be like, yes, let's do that. That's what we need to do. Get them out of here. I don't know. But, I mean, they destroyed the lives of hundreds of millions of people. The totalitarian systems of the 20th century, I mean, they represent a kind of collective of psychosis. That's what, many medical doctors have brought up and mentioned. Juice Merlo, whether gradually or suddenly, reason and common human decency are no longer possible in such a system. There is only a pervasive atmosphere of terror and a projection of the enemy imagined to be in our midst. Thus, society turns on itself, urged on by the ruling authority, the people in charge, urged on by the ruling authorities. When a mass psychosis occurs, the results are devastating. The Professor Jung studied this phenomenon thoroughly and wrote that individuals who make up the infected society become morally and spiritually inferior. They sink unconsciously to an inferior intellectual level. They become more unreasonable, irresponsible, and emotional, and erratic, and unreliable. And the worst of all, crimes in the individual alone could never stand are freely committed by the group, smitten by madness. What makes matters worse is that those suffering from a mass psychosis are unaware of what is occurring, for just as an individual gone mad cannot step out of his mind to observe the errors in his ways, so too there is no reasoning with these people. Mass psychosis can observe their collective madness. They can't do it. Whereas Jung writes concerning the psychotic epidemic that swept Germany under Hitler's rule, the phenomenon we have witnessed in Germany was nothing other than an outbreak of epidemic insanity. Hitler's rule and the phenomenon we have witnessed in Germany was nothing less than an outbreak of an epidemic of insanity, they write. No one knew what was happening to him, least of all the Germans, who allowed themselves to be driven to the slaughterhouse by their leading psychopaths, like hypnotized sheep. But what gives the rise to mass psychosis? I mean, we're going to talk about that. What gives the rise to mass psychosis? What up, J-Rod? How you guys doing? Shit went downhill once Epstein died. Well, I mean, I think it was downhill before that. Like, let's be honest. Seriously. Pre-2019, there was near the fear level that we're at in the last 2 years. That's true. People are scared and on edge, a few meals away from chaos. That's what it feels like. That is what it feels like. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Sith. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Sith. Problem is, a lot of people are friends with the people that do it, so it's really not ever going to go away. So until everybody, all those people were squashed out, If there was only Joe Cronin, it would go away probably, but it's not going to go away. Animated Joe looks like Fred Durst. I think I kind of look like him anyway, especially as I start to get older. I know I heard Fauci the other day. Fauci the other day went to say, "Oh, we're working with some Chinese government," and he he almost called them communists. I mean, they are though, so I don't know what. I didn't really understand what he was so worried about. I mean, I guess you don't want to just call them commies or communists or something, but I mean, they are. I mean, they admit that. I mean, that's their. It's like us to go, damn American capitalists. Well, we are. I mean, so what do you? I don't get what There's no problem with that really, but maybe Justin Trudeau can tell us more about how you're a racist if you don't get the vaccine. Did you know that you're a racist if you don't get the vaccine? According to Justin Trudeau, you could be racist if you don't get the vaccine. Now, this is coming from a man who dressed up as a black Arab man, and a bunch of other weird shit. But I trust him. I think Justin Trudeau might be right. If you don't get the vaccine, you might actually be a racist. He could be right. He definitely could be right about that. It's he might be on to something. I never really thought about it, but it's definitely true that many other people could be the racists, and Justin Trudeau is definitely not like that. So I mean, I know he loves black Arab people. That's why he dresses up like that. So I mean, maybe he's right. I could definitely see his point. Could definitely see Justin Trudeau's point. Epstein Island wasn't about pedos, of course. It was a major part of it, but the main purpose of the island was to gain intel and power over those who went. Exactly, Derek. It was to basically have leverage over people. Hey, you need to pass this law, otherwise, you know what we got. All that stuff. They literally became friends with every single popular or powerful person that they could, so that they would have dirt on everybody, so they could, if anybody, they needed help or leverage from anybody at any point, they could just go into the filing cabinet and say, hey, Seth Rogen or whoever, like, hey, we're going to need you to do this. Otherwise, this picture with Mary Lou might actually come out tomorrow, It's so obvious. So obvious. You like that picture, Garguts? Sorry, what's up, Garguts? How you doing, man? Shout out to Garguts in the chat. What's up, baby? I'm sorry. But no, I love Garguts, and he is my buddy. Love you to death, you sex beast. What's been up? I got a brand new $6 donation that says you got a stiffy down below. Did you know that? I'm on Getter now. I've actually got 4 likes on my Getter post. Wow. It's already starting to be better than Twitter. Getter. It's named after that scene from Ghostbusters 1 where they go to get the ghost. Getter. 1, 2, 3. Getter. Did you see it? What is it? We'll get back to you. Getter. That's what it's fucking named after. You didn't know that? Let's go back to mass psychosis.
Be susceptible to this devastating phenomenon. For an answer, we must begin at the basics. We must explain what is meant by a psychosis and what leads an individual into a state of madness. With this information, we can then examine how this process plays out on a mass scale. A psychosis can be defined as a detachment from reality or the loss of an adaptive relationship to reality. In place of thoughts and beliefs that conform to the facts of the world, the psychotic becomes overrun by delusions, which are false beliefs considered to be true despite the existence of evidence that proves the contrary. Delusion, writes Just Mirlu, can be defined as the loss of an independent, verifiable reality, with the consequent relapse into a more primitive stage of awareness.
Ooh.
Delusions can take many forms. Some psychotics develop delusions of paranoia and believe they are constantly being followed, tracked, and observed. Others, such as catatonic schizophrenics, develop delusions about their ability to alter the state of the universe merely with the movement of their body, and so remain constricted in statue-like poses. But while delusions are false in the sense of not conforming to the facts of the external world, they are considered true to the psychotic and so influence how they interact with the world and with other people.
No.
Or as Jung writes, if a man imagined that I was his arch-enemy and killed me, I should be dead on account of mere imagination. Imaginary conditions do exist, and they may be just as real and just as harmful or dangerous as physical conditions. I even believe that psychic disturbances are far more dangerous than epidemics of physical disease or earthquakes. While...
Motherfucker, here we go. Everyone knows I'm out the window, yep. Yo, motherfucker, no romance, cause there ain't no chance in my happy pants. Could you perchance come and take this chance and leave me here? I'm a bad motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Got no fear.
Jersey City boys!
Time, motherfucker.
Jersey City
Put it
boys.
in a happy rhyme, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. It's clock, come on.
Bang, bang, tick tock. In a fucking suck. Oil shock. 2 on consignment, 1 in stock. What's the time, motherfucker? Said clock. I said clock.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Jersey City boys. Thank you, man, for dropping $10 again, dude. Thank you. You sexy beast for keeping my shows alive, man. Thank you guys for the donations. You guys keeping the streams alive. Anything goes. We can talk about anything you want. Shit, bro. Thank you. I feel bad that I still feel bad for you that you're over there in Jersey where, it pretty much stinks like smokestack shit. But, I sympathize with you. And you're next to New York, too, which is another place. Those people would kill their parents for $1. Just ask Derek Hance. Thank you. Thank you, Jersey, man. What's up? Jersey City. Up in this bitch. I might have to hurt a person. Yeah. Welcome to New Jersey. Welcome to the Garden State. It's not too late, except the whole place is filled with smokestack hate. Yeah, come on, New Jersey Turnpike, we'll pump it up. We got Chris Christie fat as fuck and suck. Yeah, he got big fish lips and shit. Italian greasy ass fucking with the dick. Remember Grimm's toy show? He used to be married until he had sex with 7 girls named Mary. And then she left his ass, and now he's back in his old house and he's broke as shit. Just like Joe Cronin, he might lose his house, but that's okay because his wife will never wear a blouse. Yeah, she wears dungarees and jeans like that, like a guy. Yeah, you're gonna get real hot. I can't believe Grimm's toy show lost his wife. Now he's with a big fat bitch all night. Yeah. What you gonna say? Drop a dono. We gonna play. What up, Drew Bar?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Drew
Just
Bar.
showing some love.
Yo, show that love, dude. Show that love, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, come on. We're doing it. Drew Bar, you gonna go far. You're gonna go down to the bar and have sex with a fucking star. Except it won't be a star, it'll be some slut from the block who does cocaine and sucks on your cock. No matter the block, no matter the chop, no matter the plot, no matter the way that it goes down like this, I'm gonna tell you go and suck on my piss, suck on my prick and suck on my dick. It's getting thick, yeah.
It's the afternoon, I'm gonna moon your mom and then I'm gonna crave a poon. I'm gonna smell a puss, fill it like a balloon. With my white stuff, man, I make your mother swoon. I'm making this up, I'm rapping like this now because I'm crazy and your mom is fucking fat as a cow. Tu madre is gorda, and she's not broke. She's gonna have to choke for all the money she stoked. A fire, a flame, I'm gonna make her ashamed. I'm gonna make her say my fucking name up in the rain. Here comes the goddamn weather attack, a sack. I'm gonna make the government hacky sack, let's whack. Joe Biden, he got a bald head that shines. Go ahead and take a look at mine because mine's getting there too. But the difference between me and you is I got a fucking brain and you gone insane. You lead the country but don't know what to do. The money and inflation is fucking getting ahead of you. You gotta make shit up, words come out your mouth like poo, but you got no fucking proof. I can't believe I can destroy words like this. If you wanna step up to me, you chuck my piss. You're gonna chuck my shit, suck my dick. I'm gonna make you slit your wrists on Christmas. I'm gonna shovel up on the ground like a grave. I'm gonna dig a fucking hole for you and make you my slave. I'm gonna slap the goddamn wrist. I'm gonna slap your goddamn bitch. Fucking I'm so crazy, I must be insane. I'm so crazy, I must be a pain. I'm so crazy, I'm fucking insane. It must be a pain to try to fuck with my brain. I'm gonna make you insane, I'm gonna fucking kill you in the rain. Got a gun, look out for sure. I'ma shoot you up like fucking Tupac Shakur. Fucking bullets in your eye, bullets in your fucking breast, bullets in your fucking thighs. You gonna leak blood on my fucking rug. I'm gonna fucking tug on your fucking dick for a fun. I can't believe I'm fucking slaughtering everyone. I'm gonna make your fucking mom call her a cunt. I don't even know what's going on right now. Thank you very much, Born Gangster. God damn, I don't know what's going on. All that because Drew Bar donated $2 and Jersey City Boys donated $10. That sent me into a fucking spiral of hell. Let's go back to mass psychosis. Let's go back to mass Vince McMahon psychosis.
While a descent into the delusions of a psychosis has many triggers, such as an excessive use of drugs or alcohol, brain injuries, or other illnesses, these physical causes will not concern us here. Our concern is with psychological, or what are called psychogenic triggers.
Bullets in your grundle get bundled. I'm shooting. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my god, dude. I'm putting bullets in your grundle, get bundled. I'm humble. Get ready for me to I'm putting bullets in your grundle, get bundled. I'm humble. You feel that hungry belly noise? That's my stomach get grumbled. I don't know, or my rumbled. I don't know, something like that. That's hilarious.
As these are what usually lead to the mass psychosis. The most prevalent psychogenic cause of a psychosis is a flood of negative emotions, such as fear or anxiety, that drives an individual into a state of panic. When in a state of panic, one naturally seeks relief, as it is too mentally and physically draining to subsist in this hyper-emotional state for a prolonged period of time.
Could be true.
To escape the fear and anxiety of the panic state, a positive or negative reaction can take place, and the positive reaction takes the following form. A greater effort is called forth, writes Jung. The individual will show more strength and willpower, and will try to overcome the obstacle or the cause of misery through physical, intellectual, and moral effort. If the strength of one individual is not sufficient, he will seek the help of others. If such an ultimate attempt fails, or if an individual is too weak from the start to show fight, then a negative reaction takes place.
Oh.
At the extreme, the negative reaction is a psychotic break. A psychotic break is not a descent into a state of greater disorder, as many believe, but a reordering of one's experiential world which blends fact and fiction, or delusions and reality, in a way that helps end the feelings of panic. Silvano Arietti, one of the 20th century's foremost authorities on schizophrenia, explains the psychogenic steps that lead to madness. Firstly, there is the phase of panic, when the individual starts to perceive things in a different way, is frightened on account of it, appears confused, and does not know how to explain the strange things that are happening. The next step is what Arietti calls a phase of psychotic insight, whereby an individual succeeds in putting things together by devising a pathological way of seeing reality, which allows him to explain his abnormal experiences. The phenomenon is called insight because the patient finally sees meaning and relations in his experiences. But the insight is psychotic because it is based on delusions, not on adaptive and life.
This guy does have a Jordan Peterson sound to him. I see what you're saying. His cadence and how he speaks does sound like kind of like how Jordan Peterson speaks. So I sort of see what you're saying. That's Jag DePanzer. What up, Jag? That's interesting. Yeah, he really speaks that same way. Whereas I would speak more like Carl Sagan. In the beginning of the planet's Earth and humanity was evolving, by the sun would travel by the stars, and the planets would sit nearby it. Like, yeah, it was very... I love that. Carl Sagan, like, that would put me to sleep. It would put me, like, in a state of zen or something. Carl Sagan would. So, but yeah, mass psychosis, man, very interesting. Is it happening? I don't know, man. That's a video I'm going to save for later and probably going to study that a little bit. But, you know, people have talked about mass hysteria, but not a lot of people talking about the mass psychosis, which is what Dr. Robert Malone talked about. And then he got banned for it. He literally got banned for talking about mass psychosis. I'm wondering if the governments aren't controlling our brains to get to this point in some sort of way. Maybe they're doing it to us. Or maybe the idea of me thinking that they're doing that is mass psychosis, and I am in a psychosis period myself. The very idea that I would be that paranoid that that's what's going on, I could be also involved in this psychosis, no doubt, like all of us. Showing you that there is a vulnerability going on with all of us for whatever reason. So, that could be true. They're all coming to take over, says J-Rod, in an alien invasion. Wow. It could be. It could be. It could be. You might be right there, alien. It basically, until something happens to them, they don't call it out. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. That's really what it is. Until something happens to them, they don't call it out. That's true. It happens to me for years. Nobody cares. In fact, people support it. But when it happens to them, now it's a problem. Nobody cares. When I tell people about it, they say I'm a scumbag liar. That's exactly, I mean, you pretty much nailed that on the head, I think, potentially. You know? At least I think. Hold on, I'm getting a call from the wife. Or a kid, I don't know who's calling me. Could be a kid calling me. Oh my God. Apparently, Finn just spent $50 on Roblox twice and then didn't realize. I don't know. Oh my God. I had a safety on the Xbox, but apparently it somehow got taken off, and Leah just called me to tell me that someone spent $100 on Roblox. That's... Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you get that? Can we get that money back since he just did it?
Not even showing up on his account, so I don't know where he did it.
Really? Okay, I'll take a look, I guess. Are you sure he really bought twice?
I got 2 emails. Each one is $50.
So you think they'll give us the money back?
No, because Robux never gives the money back. That's why I removed all the cards.
All right.
He kept trying to do it because it's not showing up on the account.
All right. That's great. That's awesome. All right. So I guess that ends this stream. That's awesome. I'm glad I just probably made that amount of money during the stream after not having any money, and now it's just spent. That's really cool. That's awesome. Let's see if maybe I made I didn't even make that much. That's awesome. That's cool. Huh. Well, when the power's not on tomorrow, I'm blaming him. Apparently, I don't know, man. We tried to get it back one other time they did this. They spent $10 or something, and we called or whatever, and they wouldn't do it. Who knows? What up, Jag the Panzer? What up, Yuri? I don't think it came with a bundle pack. I don't know what it came with, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Get out of here. Don't come in here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell one of his toys on eBay. That's what I'll do. I'll grab a couple of toys. I'll be like, you know what? Here's what happens when you spend $100 on the card. We take it out in your. We take your toys. Boy. Boy, what was I gonna do next? I don't know. What else? Okay, I think I'm gonna. Maybe it was the update. I had to go upstairs to try to reverse the charges. All right, I think I figured it out. We'll see if they get reversed or not. So, yeah. I could probably tell you who it is, Derek, but you wouldn't believe me, so wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter who you, wouldn't matter if you found out. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-do. Bra-da-da-da-bra-da-da-da-da-do. I pretty much, I think, I'm pretty sure we'd really gone through it all here. Anyway, I don't think there's much left to do on this stream. John Cena hopes fans will root for douchebag Peacemaker. Well, he better hope it, or his Hollywood career sucks. You know what I mean? At this point, John Cena's got to hope for it. I think it works. I think it works for him. Remember when he was going to be Duke Nukem, though, man? How come we never got a Duke Nukem movie? I'm Duke Nukem, and I've come to eat bowls. I want Duke Nukem back. God damn it. I want Duke Nukem back. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm just hoping I get it back in time to pay my... There's a lot of bills coming out tomorrow. And it's like probably going to go negative already. But like if that get charged doesn't come back tomorrow, it's like... boy. I really am trying to get back here into the role of where I was, but that was enraging to find out. Duke Nukem, the new movie. It's coming to theaters near you. That's right. I'm Duke Nukem. Duke Poopum. The new movie where Duke Nukem kills whites. Die, pig. Tastes like Duke Nukem. My new movie. We gotta get some Duke Nukem music or something like that. What's like the Duke Nukem theme? I don't even remember what the theme is. See if we can get one. It's isn't it Megadeth, right? Or something like that? Probably get a copyright for that. This summer. Hey, I'm coming to a theater near you. That's right. It's me, Duke Nukem. I'm going to be raping I'm going to be raping babies in my new movie. This. Oh, yeah. Hey, I've got a big gun. Wait till you see how big my gun gets in the new Duke Nukem movie. Duke Nukem, time to rape. When I get done with my victims and killing, I love to Brock Turner a bitch. That's right. It's me, Duke Nukem, in an all-new movie where I finger blast my enemies. This summer, Duke Nukem is Brock Turner. I didn't just finger them, I also molested them behind a garbage truck, baby. Nice private parts. I think I'll touch them. Please get away from me, please get away from me. Donald Trump said to grab you by the pussy. I think I'll do it. Oh, wow. Why so wet? If you don't want it, you shouldn't have looked at me. Get off me, you creepo! Shh. Me too. Duke, you know what we're doing? What are we doing right now? What are we doing? Oh my god, bro. One man. See, I couldn't decide if I want to do the Duke Nukem voice or the movie trailer guy. I think I should play Duke Nukem. Imagine if Ryback was in a movie. Finish it. Colostomy bag. Hey, it's me, Duke Nukem, and I've got a new gun. I call my gun Buffy. Buffy the Poon Toucher. I don't know, man. Get off me. Get off me, you creepo. Shut up. Bend over. It's time for Duke Nukem. I haven't got done filling in the void.
Blow it out your ass. Come get some.
Come get some. Come get cum. Come get cum.
Cool. Time to kick some ass. Damn, you're ugly.
Damn. Come get cum.
Damn, I'm good. Damn, that was annoying. Damn, you're ugly.
Come get cum. I just bought this gun for one reason, because I want you to come get cum.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Die, you son of a bitch. Die, you son of a bitch. Die, you son of a bitch.
So if you just take that and you amplify it a little bit, right? You just amplify it a little bit. And then you put a little bass and treble on it, right? Put a little treble on it.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Put a little treble on it. Put a little bass on it. Try it again.
Die, you son of a bitch.
And you you apply to that. You close it. Then you gotta cut some of the noise reduction. You gotta get the noise reduction. And get the noise reduction there.
Die, you son of a bitch.
And then but then you gotta export it, right? You export the Duke Nukem sounding voice.
Die, fuckface.
And then you grab it and then you edit it a little bit and you really break it down. You gotta delete. So then you take it and then you put it up and then you export it under lower, a very low bit rate, right? To get it to sound more like old school.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Right? You grab that and then you lower. I could probably do a better Duke Nukem impression, but then you take the bit rate down to 48 or something? What would you say, 48? Maybe a 48 bit rate, Duke. And then you save it. And then you'll get it to sound like this. Let's see if it...
Die, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, there it is. See, now that's... So here's the original.
Die, you son of a bitch.
But then here's it.
Die, you son of a bitch.
It sounds more like the video game if you just compress the audio way down.
Die, you son of a bitch.
But there's nothing better than the real guy, you know?
Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die. Eat shit and die.
Why is my microphone jacked up?
I love baby seal cum. I love baby seal cum. I will make you choke on my eggs. Choke on my eggs, you pervert. Choke on my eggs. Eat my eggs, pervert.
No, I can't do it right now. My other mic's better for it, though. I know that.
Wasted. Game over. Get back to work, you slacker. Get that crap out of here.
That could have gone a lot worse. That one, that slack crapper. That could have gone way worse than it did there in that clip. That could have been much worse.
Here, go ahead. Make my day. Hail to the king, baby. Hello. Hi. Don't have time to play with myself. Holy cow. Holy shit. Ooh, I needed that.
John, my name is John St. John Cena. That's right. My name is John St. John Cena.
Man, my voice is fucked up. I used to be able to do that really good.
Rip your head off and shit down your neck. I'm gonna get medieval on your asses. I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch. It hurts to be you. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. I've got balls of steel. Let God sort 'em out. Let's rock. Looks like it's time for me to go postal. My name's Duke Nukem. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Ready for action. See ya. See you in hell.
See you in hell. I'll see you in hell, motherfucker.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
L. Shit happens.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Ew, something smells rotten around here. Suck it down. Suck it down. Suck it down.
Suck it down. It's the way it's so ridiculous.
This is KTIT, K-Tit, playing the breast are the best tunes in town. This pisses me off. This really pisses me off. What? What are you waiting for? Christmas? What? There's only one of you? Who wants some? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You guys suck. Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
Oh my God. I mean, we've all done it. We've all sat here and laughed at Duke Nukem. And we've all laughed at the old radio bit where they called somebody with the sound wave 92. Now the sound clips. Oh boy.
My breasts are your mother's milking rod.
Just say shit that doesn't make sense.
My cock, your mom, both together forever. I'd choke a teddy bear for you. I'd choke a teddy bear in front of you. Hey, come over the house sometime. Hey. Hey. Hey, come over the house sometime, and I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you. Bitch.
I don't know why that's...
Hey, come over the house sometime, and I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you.
See, there's my new Duke Nukem line right there. Hey, come over the house sometime. I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you.
Hey, come over the house sometime, and I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you.
That's a great line. That should be in the new Duke Nukem game. Like, I'm coming up with great lines. Let's go. Like, are you serious? You're not going to use my lines, Duke? Come on.
Come on. Hey, come over the house sometime.
Listen to this, right?
Hey, come over the house sometime, and I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you.
I mean, I don't know why that sounds bizarre, but I like it. Something so bizarre about it that I like it, to be honest.
Hey, come over the house sometime, and I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you.
Critical race theory?
Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. And make everything...
Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die.
Yeah, in today's world, Duke Nukem fighting the SJWs. Oh my God. That would be great. That would be great. Ready? What? Here's another one.
Looks like I'm banned on Twitter. That's okay. I'll blow them to hell.
Oh, man.
Looks like I'm banned on Twitter. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to blow them to hell. I'll blow them to Kingdom Come. So Twitter banned me from tweeting today. Well, I'm gonna ban them from living today. It's fucking Death Day, baby.
Oh my God.
fucking death day, baby. And I hate fucking birds.
Like something like that. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you could do a lot with this. With the Duke Nukem takes on SJWs. I'm going to make a new channel. You remember Hate Man? We'll have to call him, you'll have to call him Dupe Poopum, though, or something like that. Probably, like, get sued by the people.
So Twitter banned me from tweeting today. Well, I'm gonna ban them from living today. It's fucking death day, baby. And I hate fucking birds. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to... Ed, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So, Joe Biden's the president of the United States. President of the United States. Yeah, and I'm the fucking Easter Bunny.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny things we could do with Duke Nukem. Anybody else have any ideas? Throw them my way. We'll try to get them recorded. And we'll come up with the anti-SJW Duke Nukem soundboard. It'll be amazing. I'm sure it will go over well.
I'll get him into a theater. So, Joe Biden's the president of the United States. Yeah, and I'm the fucking Yeah, and I'm the fucking Easter Bunny. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. So Twitter banned me from tweeting today. Well, I'm gonna ban them from living today. It's fucking death day, baby. And I hate fucking birds. So Patton Oswalt is apologizing for taking a picture with Dave Chappelle. Well, I apologize for beating the fuck out of Patton Oswalt. So Patton Oswalt is apologizing for taking a picture with Dave Chappelle. Well, I apologize for beating the fuck out of Patton Oswalt. Beating the fuck out of Patton Oswalt. Rest in peace, you fat troll.
Like, I mean, you could do a lot. Anyway, any other suggestions, pop them up, and, you know, I'll read them throughout the rest of the stream here. I've had a fun time here on this stream. If you want to donate, the link is in the description box down below. Super Chat's available, everything else on the table as well as we continue this Anything Goes midday stream. I'm having a pretty good time. You know, except for when I found out my kid spent $100. But we'll figure that out, you know. Let's see. Let's listen to the Oswald one.
So Patton Oswalt is apologizing for taking a picture with Dave Chappelle. Well, I apologize for beating the fuck out of Patton Oswalt. Rest in peace, you fat troll. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die.
Oh, man. For some reason, I don't know, man, the Duke Nukem voice just kills me. Oh, watch this, right? Here's another one.
So, this is a WWE superstar. Yeah. No wonder no one watches anymore.
You could pretty much put up anyone's picture with that one. You could pretty much put anyone's picture up for that one. You know? WWE Duke. Like you could put up this picture right here.
So,
I think Leah's gonna come upstairs. She must be talking to somebody, Guz or Bailey or somebody.
So, this is a WWE superstar. Yeah. No wonder no one watches anymore. Is this a WWE superstar or a bondage film actress? I'd fuck her. I don't know. Like, something like that. Who should I put up? There's a lot of different people we could put up. I'd fuck her. Oh my god, bro. I think we've driven this joke into the ground at this point. Is this a WWE superstar or a bondage film actress? I'd fuck her. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Yo, what's up, Al? Have a good day, man. Hope you have a good day. We got Brock Lesnar coming into Raw next week. That'll be fun. Be back again. Drew Barr earlier with the 2, Jersey City Boys, Shardy Jannetty, Colonel Stutters, Slow Death, Solak Music for the $20. That was the biggest drop. Tactics Attacks, Joe Compton. Thank you guys, the 80s Geek. Like I think I shouted out Shardy Jannetty already. And as always, Mr. Pico Boulevard. Thank you guys for the support. We finally created the $6 donation of look at his look, how he looks. Thanks to thanks to SITH NEGAN for locating that for us. You know, one thing I miss is when I used to go down to the. One thing about my mother's house, one thing that I miss about when we used to live at my mother's house, and although she sold the house and now we'll never have that house again, but one thing I miss about living where we lived. Jesus Christ, that fan just needs to get fixed. That is so loud. Jesus Christ, it sounds like a fucking whale is dying. Is going down to the store where they had all the quarter things you could put in and turn the turn things and get the gummies or get the stickers and things like that. I used to take my kids down all the time. There really is nowhere for me to walk now. Like if I was to take the kids out, it would be a long walk to the store or to wherever we would go. Be a pretty long walk. Whereas back, when we used to live near the beach, you just walk 2 streets down and there was a little corner store. So that's the one thing that always stinks about where we are now is that, it's a long walk to get to something that's, whatever. But look at these awesome little machines.
All right.
Actually, look how little Gavin was. He was like little kid there. It's like 5 or something. Man, it's 12 now. If you can, I can't believe it.
How many do you want?
Just 2 quarters.
2 quarters?
Look at that thing. They had WWE stickers. That's why I also froze on this. Dude, we used to go down every week and see, look, The Rock, John Cena. They got Long Island IZ, Mario. Look at the Mario stickers. Dude, I love those things. And they were 50 cents. And the thing was, you could almost every day, you could take your kid down to that. You know what I mean? Like almost every day I could walk the kids down and we could get a little something like, a little sticker. And, Gavin was trying so hard to get John Cena. And he kept getting everything but it. And then he got The Rock, then he got Cena, then he got Cena like 3 in a row. And I was like, all right, dude, I think we've maxed out this thing. And then they went away. And then they came back and they had more stickers, more WWE stickers. But I love the Yoshi. I was waiting for the Yoshi for a long time, You know, it's crazy. The Rock. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I think Mario on the yellow what's the yellow Yoshi? Because I don't really know. I don't really know what that is, like, exactly. I don't remember what the lore of Mario is as far as the yellow Yoshi. Does anybody know what does this mean? You know what I mean? What's the yellow Yoshi mean? Anybody 100% on the yellow Yoshi? I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it like Super Yoshi? Is it? I don't. Not 100%.
Yep. Well,
Super
since
Yoshi
Payback is tonight, you know. Who that we could get?
Zack Ryder. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, it says right here. Look, it says the People's Elbow. Oh no, wait a minute. It's covered up, so I can't really see what all the things are. I'm not 100% sure. Huh.
The Rock.
The Rock. Sean Connery. The Rock. It's a fucking awesome movie. I wish somebody would cover that theme music from The Rock, so we could like do a lot of parodies with it and stuff like that. Oh, I wonder who we got. Who do you think we got? Guys, I don't remember who we got. Actually, I just saw it, so now I know who we got. But for the purpose of you guys having fun, let's see who we get. Let's see who we get. We get
I saw something purple.
Rey Mysterio. It's booyaka booyaka. Maybe I'll get COVID and die tonight. Don't you die tonight. Omicron has barely any symptoms.
Mysterio. We got Rey Mysterio.
Gavin's like, oh. Oh, I got Rey Mysterio. No, he was happy.
What do you think?
Good.
No, he's happy. He said good. He's happy. He's happy about it.
Good. Okay.
Boom. Oh, covering. Oh, Brenna washing the car. Brenna washing the car. Washing the car. Washing the car. I'm washing the car. I'm going real far. I'm washing the car. Like it. Like Brenna washing the car. Let's see what else. Anything else from this that's funny? I don't know. You look like a crook. You're getting shook. It looks like Leah figured that problem out, by the way. Yeah, Leah did. I think Leah did get the money back from Xbox. What a dummy I am. I thought I took the card off of there. I thought I'd put a password on it. You know what it is we switched the Xboxes around. That's what it is. I switched the Xboxes around and gave him the old one. That's exactly what happened. We figured it out, though, luckily. It looks like they're going to give the money back, so. If they don't, I'll just never give them a penny again. I'll be like, yo, Roblox is out of business. I'll legit be like, yo, Roblox is dead. Sorry. Let's go back to Duke Nukem. Duke, what do you got, brother? What do you got for us? What do you got, Duke?
Go ahead. Teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to... Go ahead. Teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Go ahead. Teach my kids bullshit. Go ahead. Teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. So Twitter banned me from tweeting today. Well, I'm gonna ban them from living today. It's fucking Death Day, baby.
God damn it, Duke Nukem. You're insane, Duke. Duke, calm down, Duke Nukem. Please calm down. Please stop.
So, Joe Biden's the president of the United States. Yeah, and I'm the fucking Easter Bunny. So, this is a WWE superstar. Yeah. No wonder no one watches anymore.
That's well, listen, Duke. I mean, you're being a little harsh. Like, you know, let's try to reel it in a little bit, Duke. Okay. Let's try to calm down just a little bit, Duke. Relax. Let's not go blame game crazy. You know. There's no need to be this insane, Duke. All right. Come on, man. Come on.
No, turn it off. 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 Turn it off now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, turn it off. Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off.
I don't want to turn it off.
Turn it off.
No, I want to turn you on.
Turn it off now.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to turn you on.
Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
No.
No, turn it off.
No, I won't. I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to stop.
Turn it off.
I'm not turning this off.
Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off now. Turn it off.
No thanks.
Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off.
No.
No, turn it off. Turn it off.
Everybody turn it off. There's a place downtown where the freaks all come around. There's a hole in the wall. It's a dirty free-for-all, and they...
Turn it off!
When they...
Turn it off!
When they...
Turn it off now!
Everybody...
Now, turn it off!
Jesus. All right. What a great song, Duke. Duke's coming up with songs. That's how good Duke Nukem is. Now he comes up with music.
I come up with music. It's music to my ears. I'll sing a song too. Want me to sing?
I don't even know. I don't know what Duke Nukem would sing.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. And then it's fun to take your weapon and kill everyone in the building. Ha 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 ha. Duke Nukem.
I don't know. Duke, you got some serious problems, Duke. You are without a doubt one of the most sinister people in all the world is Duke Nukem. You are one sick bastard, Duke. And I don't support that video game, I'll tell you that.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. And then it's fun to take your weapon and kill everyone in the building. Ha 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 ha. Duke Nukem. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. And then it's fun to take your weapon and kill everyone in the building. Ha 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 ha. Duke Nukem. It's
the way he says Duke Nukem. I guess I said it, but it's, you know what I mean. It's the way he says Duke Nukem at the end.
Duke Nukem. I see deaf people, and then I kill them. Duke Nukem.
What? I don't even know what that means.
I see deaf people, and then I kill them. Duke Nukem. I see deaf people, and then I kill them.
Oh, dude, what the fuck is going on right now? I would love to see Joe Rogan beat the shit out of H3H3.
I see deaf people, and then I kill them. Duke Nukem. It's fun to stay at the YMCA, and then it's fun to take your weapon and kill everyone in the building. Ha 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 ha. Duke Nukem. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Microchip this. Eat shit, fuckface. Vaccine mandates are for people that I murder. I'm gonna blow your family to hell. There's a lot of things Duke would and could say. Like, let's be honest. Let's be 100% factually honest. There's a lot of... Imagine Duke Nukem, he could do math at this point. Duke Nukem could do some critical math. He could probably help out the government quite a bit. He would be a great bodyguard. Dude, imagine... Dude, I would love... Like, if you could really make Duke Nukem come to life and make him your bodyguard. Make Duke Nukem your bodyguard. Microchip this. Eat shit, fuckface. Vaccine mandates are for people that I murder. I'm gonna blow your family to hell. I'm just assuming that Duke Nukem is right wing. I mean, like, or mostly free and free speech and free, like, of everything. I'm assuming that Duke is very capitalistic and very, like, libertarian. Like, that's just my assumption. I don't know that to be true. I could be wrong, but I'm just betting that that's what he's at, and that's okay. I'm not even really like that myself. But I'm close. But, you know, he's very much that way. I think that's true. I think that's fine. I eat pussy for breakfast and ass for dinner. Like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. I eat pussy for breakfast and ass for dinner. Like, I don't... I suck ass. Tonight. Tonight, I plan on sucking ass. I suck ass. I suck ass. I love to suck ass. I suck troll's ass. I'll suck ass for breakfast. My liver is dead. Fuck my liver. Have a drink. Hey, how old are you? How old are you? Justin McNeil, he's an orgy type of guy. How old are you? How old are you? If you're old enough, I'd love to stick this in you. Duke Nukem here, and I've come to tell you that if you fuck with my weapons, I'll eat your dick for breakfast. Imagine Duke Nukem versus Shooter McGavin. Hey, I heard they're going to do the second Happy Gilmore. Have you guys heard about that? Apparently they're going to be doing a second Happy Gilmore. And that they're... Well, you know what, though? It's the same, you know... it's the same rumor stuff that, you know, they did when... Oh, Ghostbusters 3 is coming, you know, for like 20 years. Remember that? And it never had. So, like, I don't know if I really 100%, you know, would buy into that. Would buy into that. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it, man. When fucking Happy Gilmore 2 comes out, and dude, wouldn't it be the most beautiful thing if it was good? Because didn't Anchorman, you know what I mean? Anchorman, we were like, Anchorman was such a great movie. And then when they made the second one, and it was like, what is this? Right? Like, because Anchorman 2, it just wasn't. That first Anchorman is a absolute hit, classic hit. And the second one is just such a nothing. Like, afterthought of just, oh, there's the characters, I guess. It's not even, it's weird, dude. It feels weird. I want it to be good, but it's like, no, I don't know. It never worked out right. So I don't know what you do about that. So, but if
how are you ever gonna also recreate a second Happy Gilmore? You know what I mean? I don't know how you do that. How you create a second Happy Gilmore and make it worth a shit. Make it worth a good anything. I don't know how that's going to be possible. You know? It's like I want it to be good, but a second Happy Gilmore is unlikely to be that good. I hope that it is if they do it, because it'd be just fun to see the characters again show up and have some funny things. And, you know, if the first Happy Gilmore movie is like an 8 out of 10, right? If you think it's an 8 out of 10 movie, if you get a 7 out of 10 or something like that, that's the best case scenario. Because I think Anchorman 2 was like, you know, what was the first Anchorman? Like a 9 out of 10? An 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10? And the second Anchorman was like a what? Like a 3? Something like that? Shooter McGavin's son versus Happy Gilmore's son. That'd be pretty awesome. Or no, I just think Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore are on the senior tour. They're on the senior tour. And something like that. That could be cool. They do the senior tour. Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore are on the senior tour. And they're competing for whatever. And the last hole, it would also be fun if there was a, I don't even know if that'd be good. I don't know, man. But it won't have Bob Barker. And that's the problem. You know? Or even a lot of people have actually come up with that Shooter and Happy have to work together all of a sudden. Like they're actually on the same team. I think that would actually be funny. If Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore were in there was a senior tour going on, and they're like, you guys all know that at the senior something event, and it's a charity for kids with cancer. It's a charity for kids with cancer. And whichever team wins, or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Or it's a charity, and each team has to come up with a charity they're going to donate to, and they're going to donate to kids with cancer, or the winning team, whatever. I don't know, something like that. And or you know, Happy Gilmore is going to take his winnings and give it to a charity, and Shooter McGavin is going to take his winnings and give it to, like, you know, he's going to buy a new car or something like that, whatever. But they both have to team up together. So they're forced to work together to get the money that they need for these situations. And just the banter at some point halfway through the movie, they have to team up. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, something like that. I think that'd be hilarious. Like think of the bar scene where he's like, listen to what I say, you know, I eat piece of shit like you for breakfast. You eat piece of shit for breakfast? Imagine like 20 minutes in a movie of the two guys being like, you're going to use a 9-iron? Yeah, I'm going to use a 9-iron. Okay. You know, like, and the two of them just bickering. It's like, did you even wash today? It's like, you know, Shooter and just, they're just bantering back and forth about shit, you know? You know what also would be funny? If Shooter McGavin's wife died in a pool. And Happy Gilmore was like, you couldn't even rescue your wife from a pool. Like, you know, like, but it's all a shot at William Shatner. And that's terrible. I'm sorry. But no, like, it would be interesting, like, to do something like that, where Shooter and Happy Gilmore have to work together for a period of time in the movie. No, the actor that played Shooter is alive. It's what's his name? He was in Star Trek. He was in so many things. I love that actor, the guy that plays Shooter McGavin.
You're an inspiration for birth control.
Thanks, Duke.
An inspiration for birth control. You're gonna die for that. Let God sort him out. Let's rock. Looks like it's time for me to go postal. My name's Duke Nukem. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Ready for action. See ya.
Yeah, Leah got them refunded, guys. Leah got them refunded. Yeah! The money's been refunded. Take that, Roblox, you cocksuckers!
See you in hell. Shit happens.
It does.
Ew, something smells rotten around here. Suck it down.
Suck it down. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. So Twitter banned me from tweeting today. Well, I'm gonna ban them from living today. It's fucking Death Day, baby. And I hate fucking birds. So, Joe Biden's the president of the United States. Yeah, and I'm the fucking Easter Bunny. So, Peyton Oswald is apologizing for taking a picture with Dave Chappelle. Well, I apologize for beating the fuck out of Peyton Oswald. Is this a WWE superstar or a bondage film actress? I'd fuck her. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. And then it's fun to take your weapon and kill everyone in the building. Ha 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 ha. Duke Nukem. I see deaf people. And then I kill them. Duke Nukem. Microchip this. Eat shit, fuckface. Vaccine mandates are for people that I murder.
Oh my god. I could do that all night. Like a loser. Like, and I am a loser. Ugh. Am I gonna watch the new Jackass movie? Oh man. I don't know. I mean, at some point maybe. You know, I'm not the biggest Jackass person. You know? I mean, I'm a jackass. Like, I'm a jackass myself, but am I gonna watch the new Jackass movie? No, I don't think so. I mean, like, you know, yeah, eventually maybe I'll put it on and be like, oh, it's funny, you know, whatever. But, you know, probably not for a while. Yeah, I don't think for a while. Yeah. Now, guys, it looks like, speaking of, if you're a football fan, this is a big thing. Nope, I took care of Leah took care of the Roblox thing. It got refunded. We're happy. Yay! It looks like the Patriots are going to play the Buffalo Bills for a third game. It looks like. And the Patriots are going to they're going to better hope for bad weather from Buffalo to Andale Peasy's Buffalo Bills. The Patriots are going to have to hope for bad weather. Because if they're playing Buffalo, which they might be, the only time they beat Buffalo this year was that game where they had to run the entire game and they only threw 5 passes. So the Patriots definitely want like a blizzard to happen. If they play Buffalo in a blizzard, they could win. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, I don't know, man. I think Buffalo proved that they can just beat the Patriots straight up the other day. I think they pretty much legitimately proved they could beat the Patriots the other day. Like, without all things being equal, Buffalo will beat the Patriots. That's what Buffalo has said with their statement in playing us the other day. So in that, Buffalo, New York would win. And the Patriots are probably going to have to hope for a blizzard, like a full-on blizzard. And if that's the case, maybe they can beat Buffalo. But people ask me what I thought about it, about playing Buffalo. If that's what happens, it looks like that might be probably what's going to happen. But it's going to be a rough game for Patriots people. Buffalo can beat the Patriots 100%. When the weather is normal and when all things are equal. How long have I been streaming for? I meant to stream for 2 hours. It's been 3 hours and 24 minutes. King Elvis says Cowboys versus Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Damn. Imagine that. You think so? Cowboys and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Oh, boy. At the beginning of the season, I would have said, yeah, maybe that's it. But, and the Chiefs have gotten better. The Chiefs are becoming who they should have been the whole season, I feel like. And the Cowboys, too, man. The Cowboys we thought the Cowboys were going to be this juggernaut. And they really they kind of backstepped. And even, like, barely beating the Patriots. But they did beat the Patriots. And then Indiana beat the Patriots. I mean, it's just very weird. It's a weird season this year. It does feel like somebody unexpected could win. But I don't know, man. It also feels like, the team with the best records in the league, the couple of teams with the best records in the league, I guess they're probably going to be the ones that win. Whatever couple of teams. Finn lives another day, says Big Merc. Yeah, my son lives another day. I was about to go into full-on, like, fetal position, like, depressed mode if that didn't get solved. So good on Leah for figuring it out, because, God, that would have been just...
Look at his look.
Look at his look. That would have been just awful. Yeah. I heard, yeah, Mustang took a shot at Fightful, but, I mean, who doesn't take a shot at Fightful, at this point? AEW boss Tony Khan proving detractors right in mishandling Swole, says Wrestling Headlines. Who is Wrestling Headlines? All Elite Wrestling is internationally... I don't understand who this is. Huh. People are really mad at Sammy Guevara for his relationship with Ty Conti, man. They're really going after them. I think people are kind of just sticking up for his ex. They feel like this guy screwed this girl over, and people just have that perception right now. I mean, he's really getting, like, ragged on. They're getting... I mean, how long until Sammy Guevara is off Twitter or is temporary gone? Or because Ty Conti got rid of her Twitter, right? Because the people going after them or saying things. AEW boss Tony Khan proving detractors right. I mean, Wrestling Headlines. What is that? Is that even a... Someone sent me this. I mean, I guess they have 11,000 followers, so maybe they are a legitimate site. Why is Tony Khan proving detractors right? Let's see. Let's see what the article says. God damn it, does this fucking site have 1 million ads popping up right now on me. Lots of ads. Let's see what they say. All Elite Wrestling internationally and externally positioned as an entity wearing many hats. Blah, 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 blah. However, treating the former as the universal and ignoring the latter while subscribing wholly to the latter. Wow, this article already irritates me. And ignoring the former is not the approach to take. The gray area in between being home to conscious, honest critique. There's a measure route to take in criticizing AEW. Man, fuck this article and this weird, complicated fucking Wachowski brothers Matrix-like writing. Dude, go become a writer for like a book novel or something. Jesus Christ. We're wrestling fans. We're retarded. Heading into the weekend, ex-AEW wrestler Big Swole fairly critiqued her former employee for its lack of representation. How do you know it's fair? Why is the person writing the article sticking their opinion in fairly? Like, how do you know it's fair? Like, you're supposed to, like, I don't know. So I guess they're just taking the side of Swole. While watching AEW, whereas over the course of 2021, you could turn on WWE show and see just African Americans, Big E, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, this article is insane. What's more concerning, however, even beyond the issues of racial representation, some AEW stars like Leo Rush and Powerhouse Hobbs have spoken up in support of the direction the company is moving forward. Although Khan remains silent on the generality of his statement about Swole herself, Is Khan's growing predisposition towards throwing low-grade, full-blown fits publicly when criticized? I mean, I do agree that Tony Khan goes a little hostile on Twitter when he gets criticized. He kind of like flips out or whatever. But I mean, I think Dana White does that too. You know, and I think some other owners and CEOs of companies do that. You know what I mean? I think people like that usually. You know, so it's very weird. You know, it's like, okay, Dana White doesn't like it. You know? I don't know what that means, Seth. What are you talking about? By the way, knew it was coming, but it's all a fucking joke, isn't it? What are you talking about? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Seth. Let me know what you're talking about so I can figure it out. Big Swole. Did I read that in the article and I don't even remember reading it? I don't know. Tony Khan is an SJW that true he flip out. Yeah, I mean, he does flip out. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Imagine Twitter was a thing when Edge and Lita hooked up. Imagine if Twitter was a thing during, it doesn't even matter. Any point, Twitter's psycho. Doesn't matter if it was 1994, 1998, 2005, 2008, whatever year it was. It wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe it's something somebody blocked. You blocked somebody, and I don't know. I don't know what you're referencing. Let me know. You got Tay's cheeks. People don't even know what happened. She could have cheated on him. They could have literally both decided to break up. Like, and we don't know. We don't really know, you know, to say. I mean, you can speculate. It's the perception doesn't look good for them, you know, and for him. And according to the wrestling fans, you know, you put out a tweet that's like, just so you know, we broke up and blah, blah, blah. And then like within a couple of weeks later, you know, everybody is like, oh, you know, you're with Tay Conti everywhere and doing all these things. So to them, that's what, you know, I guess that's what, obviously I can see where the wrestling fans are like, oh, you know, but at some point they would have done that anyway, right? No matter when he got with Tay Conti or when they started doing their videos, it would have been like, oh, like if it was 5 months from now, if it was 3 months from now, if it was for a couple of weeks from now, if it was a couple of days from now, it would be done. You know, they would have brought up and attacked Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti no matter what, because it would have been like, oh, duh, they're together or whatever. It would have been like one of those things where they do that, where they flip out or they go crazy or whatever you want to say it. You know, that would have been definitely going on. Oh, Sith Negan said Christopher McDonald, a.k.a. Shooter McGavin. Yes. Yeah, I love Christopher. I love that guy. I couldn't even remember that was his name, Christopher McDonald. I remember he was in Star Trek. I remember that. I remember the first time I had seen him was Star Trek, and so when I saw him as Shooter McGavin, I was like, oh my God, it's that guy. It's the guy that played that character on that episode of Star Trek. He was only in like, I think 2 episodes or 1 episode of Star Trek or a 2-parter of Star Trek. He played, he had a big role in that episode, and it was a really good episode. I think it was Yesterday's Enterprise, and it was a really good episode. And so, you know, he was technically a good person in that movie. He was a good guy. So to see him as as this evil bad guy, and you're like, oh, he's such a good bad guy. He's very similar to Biff from Back to the Future, right? He's kind of very similar to that almost cartoony but lovable kind of like but awful evil guy. That, you know, it's just weird. Until, you know, so he's similar in my mind to the sort of that same sort of thing, you know. So he was good, as always. Thank you, Ryan the Heel. What's up, dude? Derek Hance, thank you, Derek, for doing the work today in the chat. Thank you, Derek, man. Appreciate that. I would love to see Lita and Edge get weird. Let's see. Get an ad blocker. don't know what that means. Yeah, Sith. His name is Christopher McDonald. Sith figured out the name earlier. Well, I couldn't remember his name. I could not remember his name. But yeah, good thing. I would have never. I don't know. I think McDonald sounds familiar. I remember his last name, but I just could not remember his regular name. You know. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. But anyway, Brock Lesnar will be on Raw next week again, like we said. We'll get Lesnar again next week. We'll see what happens there. And yeah, if only the live sex celebration would happen, that'd be wonderful. I'd love to get that. If you guys would, feel free to click a like on this video. Share it everywhere. Maybe share it in some Duke Nukem circles or something like that. Kenzo Amore in the chat says, I'd break up with my girlfriend for Tay Conti. I mean, so there you go. I wouldn't. She's got, where are her lips? That's what I want to know. Where are Tay Conti's lips? She has less lip than me. She has less lips than I have, for God's sake. But no, I don't know. I wouldn't break up with, I don't know. Tay Conti's nice. I mean, I guess if you found like your love, if you found like, oh, this is my love of my life, like, okay, that's, things are going to happen. But I don't know. I remember, but I would love a more awesome, legit one like Mattel. What? You want like a toy doll? Is that what you're talking about? Hey, I'm down for a toy doll. It's got to have a hole in it, though. Tay should be named Heart Bra Kid. Heart Bra Kid. I thought you meant Heartbreak Kid. Heartbreak Bitch. Imagine Heartbreak Bitch. I'm just a sexy girl. She could be the Heartbreak Bitch. That'd be a good name. What up, Go Hogs for life? How you doing, Go Hogs? You can listen to my 50-minute uncensored podcast on Patreon right now. I put it up yesterday. It's on Patreon. 50 minutes, I think, or 40 minutes, one of those two. Meant to Offend, episode number 8. It's up on Patreon right now. And I do want to say thank you to the $25 producers who jumped over on Patreon, man. If there's a couple other people that want to join on, I'd love to get you on here. We could use about 5 to 10 to 15 more producers. But I do just want to really, really thank all the producers. Shout out to Carlos Ray, who dropped $20 the other day. Thank you to him at the end of the show. And to the $25 producers here, Shell and Sith Negan at the top of that list. And Sith and Derek and all the other mods today that really fucking, had a rough time. Thank you guys for being badasses and able to, control that. Mr. Pro WWE is great is here. Who's Mr. Pro WWE, Seth? Mr. Pro WWE is great is here. Who's that? I don't know these people. Thank you to Derek and Sith and everybody else, Drew Barr and everybody that was in the chat, all the mods. Thank you. You guys are all beast-like. Appreciate it. Johnny Bravo, shout out to him for being wet. Justin Williams and Justin McNeil, thank you as well. Shout out to the Weed God, Nikki J, and JD Venom, long time OG. Starscream, Kill Alabama, Matt Rossmeyer, CJ Rella, Drew Barr, and I should have the entire Look at His Look How He Looks donation song up on Patreon, courtesy of the reminders of Sith, freaking Negan, Jake Leonard, Don Edwards, Colonel Stutters, J-Man from KC, Shell, Alan Stober, Red Poison, Craig Dubbies, Cold Brew Crew, Sith, Negan, Niggy J, Drew Barr, CJ Rella, Matt Rossmeyer. I think I got everybody. Oh, Todd Fair. That's a great point. Yeah, Todd Fair, man. He's always super pro WWE. Yeah, he's always like, I love WWE. It was 8 out of 10 tonight. And he hates AEW. I don't get on him too much though, because he donates a lot. So I think he really loves WWE. I mean, I think he really does love it. I don't think it's a work with him. I don't think. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. So hey, he's got to be serious. For a guy to donate like he does, and then also always kind of have that opinion, I think that's really his opinion. You know? Yeah, the AEW review will be tomorrow night, obviously, after Dynamite. I might potentially be live tonight with a little gaming stream, maybe, if you guys would like. Let me put a poll up. I'm going to put a poll up. We'll see what you guys think about that poll. Vote right now. It's popping up. If you guys want, you guys can vote on it. Let me know where you'd like me to be tonight. I would suggest, if you want, it would help me to get my numbers back up on Twitch. My Twitch numbers need to be there, and so it would be a good idea to go live on Twitch. Shout out to Aru Shinchu. Thanks to Aru Shinchu hanging out with us on Twitch the other day, man. 56 months in a row of support from the man, Aru Shinchu. 56 months. And he stopped by, man. I wish him the best and his family after battling the COVID stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should have said Coco or something. Oh, well, whatever. Shout out to him, man, for hanging out with us the other day, letting us know that he's been missing because of being sick. So, man, that was crazy. 56 months, man, or 56 or something crazy. It was nuts. Got to give it up for Aru. For that support is wild. And, you know, I don't think anybody will touch SITH NEGAN's over Hundy support as well. How you been, Josh Lyons? What's up, dude? Yeah, man, I've been live for like 3 hours, dude. I did a much longer stream than expected. I expected to do about an hour and a half. You know, maybe make $5-10, but when, you know, everybody dropped about 80 to 100, about $100, and I kept having things to talk about, man. We kept having things to go on, so I just kept going. I mean, you know, we had a lot to rattle off today. And I was also credit to Dunkin' Donuts, man. Credit to Dunkin' Donuts for funding my energy levels, because they really popped me up today. What up, Nikki? People do want a gaming stream tonight, but they want it on YouTube, it looks like. Man, maybe I'll do both. You know, I guess. I really need to go live on Twitch, though. That's the problem. I need to do it on Twitch to keep my time up over there. The coof. So, but you guys really want YouTube, so I don't know. I the one thing I can say is, I mean, I could do an hour on YouTube and then jump over to Twitch. I could do that, and that'd satisfy everybody, maybe. So maybe I could do that. I know a lot of people are just getting out of work right now. I didn't have anything to do today, so I got to spend a lot of time here, more time than I expected. But that's about it, man. I'll leave that poll up until the very, very end here, see if it changes, but it looks like it's unanimous for Twitch and YouTube. So there you go. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. The $25 producers, thank you guys. And as you know, for you guys up now on Patreon is my 45-minute podcast where I might have crossed the line a little bit. Meant to Offend, episode 8. It's available now. Go listen to it. Ghost of Darkness. Thank you. What's up, Ghost? We got to play some Xbox. Yeah, Josh, man. Hey, Josh, I know, man. We got to play something, dude, soon. I'll play some Halo tonight, I think. Maybe get Troy over here. He wanted to play the other night, and I didn't get to play with him, so... yeah, we'll see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button on the way out, man. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the Joe Cronin Show. Joey Beg going out with a bang. Drop me $1 for a holla. It's me, Joey Beg. If you guys want to keep my channel going, keep supporting me, and keep this show on the air, the fact of the matter is I'm censored all over the place. I'm always attacked. I'm always censored. So don't forget, leave a super chat down below, or click the Streamlabs or Stream Elements links down below, or just drop me a PayPal, personally and privately on paypal.me/Joe Cronin show. Whatever you gotta do. It's me, Joey Beg. Hey, I'm still on the air for another minute and a half, so if you want to donate, you still got time to do it. Please donate to me. Please. I'm Joey Beg. I'm just looking for a couple of dollars to buy my girl a vibrator. And maybe it's my kids some food. Hey, drop $1 and holler, okay? It's me, Joey Beg. Please drop me some money. I need it, or my kids will starve to death and die. Please, I'm begging you, become a patron. Support me, please. Of course, I'm gonna need your support, supportively. Let's go. I'm Joey Beg, and I'm out.
No, turn it off. 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 Turn it.
I don't know why, but all the trolls want you to turn me off. I don't know why all the people want you to turn me off. I don't know why that is. They want me to be turned off.
Turn it off now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, turn it off. 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 Turn it off now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, turn it off. 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 Turn it off now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Die, you son of a bitch. Hey, come over the house sometime, and I'll choke a teddy bear in front of you. Hey, go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. Go ahead, teach my kids critical race theory, and I'll teach you how to die. So Twitter banned me from tweeting today. Well, I'm gonna ban them from living today. It's fucking Death Day, baby. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. And then it's fun to take your weapon and kill everyone in the building. Ha 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 ha. Duke Nukem.
No, turn it off. 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 Turn it off now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, turn it off. 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 Turn it off now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, turn it off.